Oh, this is shit. Whatever. The music. I don't know. You might want to check out. Click on the music tab if the sound effects are too loud.
Yeah, you can adjust the musics individually.
Yeah, and the interface. I would suggest put it to like 5 if somebody casts their stupid spells.
Shit was loud.
Yeah, it'll come out really loud. So you don't deafen yourself. And same for the music you played. Like if it's too loud, just lower it. Because I don't know how do I control it. So everybody got their prologue.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Aspen are friends.
Yes. We journeyed here with the goats.
The Wooloos.
The Wooloos, excuse
Wooloos.
me. Excuse me, the Wooloos. Although we may have to change the name due to copyright infringement.
Nintendo will fucking come down on
Our
us.
world.
No.
Somebody had that in the background. Like to say who?
Don't worry, if Game Freak comes after us, I've got more leaked fanfics to hold them back.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
I feel like it was too loud
Yeah.
for Dan.
It's
Shit just went mute immediately.
It's weird being on the other side of this, not being a DM.
Yeah, it's weird for me too. All right. Give you as many of you know, Dragon Prophecy, a world where dragons are devolving into primal beasts. All the intelligence, all the magic nature of the dragons have been ripped away, turning them into primal beast. Even the other dragons are trying to stop these beasts, but every time they interact with another beast dragon, they too turn feral, attacking anything and everything they can possibly see. Now, the ancient dragons are hidden themselves away and are hidden as the younger dragons cause havoc. It is up to these players of this world to fix the prophecy that says the dragons will bring about the destruction of everything through plague that only affects dragons. You all ventured on your ways in one way or another to Farmer's Harbor, whether it be to find a cure, to get a cure, to for something, or just for some type of answers. You all had your hardships, you all had your history, but you all managed to find yourself inside Farmer's Harbor. Farmer's Harbor. Farmer's Harbor is a humble farming and fishing community located along the coastal. Despite having a port with a sturdy dock, no boats currently visit the village until today, and the once thriving fishing and trading activities have ceased. The town folks rely on farming, raising livestock, and harvesting coastal resources like seaweed and shellfish. However, without trade, the village struggles to sustain itself. You all find yourselves in the tavern, the Golden Flagon Tavern. There are many other patrons of this bar. None of them quite noticeable or even care, but there are quite a few that stand out. You look around and
How was that from?
that thing, it just randomly played it. It randomly played it when after this
We leveled up.
That was fast.
So that was the first combat.
Intro done. 300 XP.
I didn't do the.
I
didn't
found
do
some new materia.
I didn't do the. What do you recycle? What do you call it?
Oh, the repeat on the music.
I didn't do
Yeah.
repeat it. So
Yeah.
that's why. Sorry, where was it? You all managed to find yourselves in the Golden Flagon. The Golden Flagon Tavern. Again, you look around, you see the patrons, and nobody's really noticeable. Everybody's average people. There are just a handful of you. A few of you seen each other, a few of you know each other through either coming off the boat or just, again, this, the The goblin with the suit is very obvious. The large robot who looks in wonderment is very obvious. The small bunny who's hooded and shaded stands out like a sore thumb, regardless of how much she tries to hide. The Golden Flag and Tavern is after speaking to a few of the patrons there, you realize that the Golden Flag and Tavern is Farmer Harbor's most lively and only drinking establishment, serving as the heart of the village's social life. Why was that?
There's an echo.
Oh, that was weird. It's sorry. Serves as the heart of the village's social life. It's a warm, rustic building with a thatched roof, timber walls, and a large stone hearth that keeps the interior cozy. Despite the village struggles, the Golden Flagon Tavern has always been bustling with activity. Here, farmers, fishermen, and today, occasional adventurers gather to share stories, drown their worries, and hear the latest gossip. The tavern is known for its hearty meals, cheap ale, and a brew called Drute, which keeps the owner quite lively.
You said the
What do you
brew's called what?
Drute.
Hmm.
What do you guys do?
I'm kind of just looking around and still in amazement that I don't think I've ever been inside a bar before. So I'm kind of just looking around very like uh curious as to what everybody's doing and drinking and saying and interacting and stuff. So I'm kind of just staring around.
I'm over here sitting with like a very electrified smile on my face because there's so much happening that I'm not used to.
Eddie?
Just giving everyone like a side eye, kind of like, why is the cat smiling so much? This robot kind of just like amazed at shit. Why is the robot sitting with a rabbit? You know, just confused if anything, but like kind of trying to read them.
Gabe? Gabby?
Listening around the room, can I hear anybody talking about any troubles nearby?
Currently, everybody seems a bit joyful. They're a bit happy. They're drowning their woes and not really complaining about too much because there's nothing to complain about. There's nothing you can do about it. It's kind of the grasp of what you get. Aspen?
I'm sitting in my chair trying to drown out the smell of the bar. I find it repulsive.
Ironic that you say that. As you get a whiff of the bar does not smell like your average bar. Actually, there is no stench of ale or alcohol in any way. You would think would because they say they serve cheap ale. They say they serve that. In fact, the only smell that you really get is of a unique aroma, almost like a morning brew that you're not quite sure what it is. That's actually the only aroma you get, and of course, food as well. You do get a sense of some food being freshly prepared, but it's very basic, mundane salads, things like that. It's hearty in a way where there's lamb meat. So you can see people eating lots of lamb meat, lots of lamb chops, and it seems to be the only source of protein, and everything else is farm fresh items.
Aspen, what seems to be wrong?
Ugh. Whatever it is these people are eating, it smells repulsive. Ugh, why couldn't we have found a better bar to go to?
Oh, well, I can fix that for you. And already I'm gonna do prestidigitation and kind of just make it smell better for him.
And as you do that, the barmaid slaps your hand and goes, "Please, please, darling, don't do that. That's how I make my living here. I mean, I can do that too. Everybody can do that, but come on, please."
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, you're so cute. What are you?
I don't know.
Oh, how to? Do you care for some coffee? I'm sorry, some Drew? That's where I have it.
And I kind of look at Aspen for
Oh my God, Aspen, do you care for some? I'm not. Oh my God,
approval.
you. And he looks at Aspen. Do you care for some fruits? Oh my, it's so good, and it's cheap too. It's cheaper than the ale, but not by much. But the ale doesn't taste that good. Sometimes it does. I don't know. Yeah. Do you want it? No. Yes. I'll bring you 2 cups right away.
I look
As
at
you walk,
Aspen again. What just happened?
as you walk,
I'm not quite sure.
you see her. You see her go behind the bar, and she's like seems to be messing with a machine. It's making weird noises and sound effects that you've never seen or heard of before. She places a cup underneath and shakes it and comes back out. It's strange. 2 cups of strange brew. Here, brews. We make it here fresh. The doctor invented it. It makes you quite perky. In fact, whenever I'm tired, I just drink this and I stay up all night. I can't believe how great this is. When you look at her, you Aspen notices two major things. Where'd it go? She goes, the name Bambi. How'd you do? She's very bubbly and voluptuous. She has blonde, silver skinned. She has blonde hair and silver skin. You can tell she's dragonborn. Long, wavy hair, blue eyes, and a perpetual smile on her face. She always wears a low-cut dress, lace bottoms, and that enhances her ample figure, paired with a flowing skirt. Her cheerful demeanor and flirtatious nature make her the most beloved figure in the village. Says,
Nice to meet you.
oh my goodness, this is nice to meet you too, darling. You know what? I'll be right back. I have more people here. This is busy as all hell today. How you doing? How you doing, darling? How can I help you?
I'm good.
Oh my God, I can't believe you have to try drop. It is the best tasting thing ever. It makes you so awake. I don't know what it's in it, but all I know it tastes good. Sometimes with sugar is really good, and if you don't know what sugar is, it's the same from we get from the field. Don't worry, it's cane. It's perfect. I'm gonna get you a cup right away. Thank you.
He seems lively.
He walks over to you and goes, uh, "I already paid you today. I apologize. We already paid this week, so it's on the house. Don't worry. We know you guys like your job."
I'm just gonna nod at her.
Shit. You don't hear what this happens there because he
Oh,
fucking
that's right.
disappears. Yeah.
Real quick out of character, Randy, did you Photoshop this Joe Pesci yourself?
Don't ask me what
It's
I did.
hilarious.
I sent him another one, but he didn't use it.
No,
I forgot to.
you forgot the bunny.
Oh, I did forget the bunny. I apologize.
She was hiding. It's okay.
Again,
Yeah, we'll stealth.
forgive me for. Are you old enough to be in here? I'm not quite sure. I've already been crushed kind of a few times.
There's an age limit to this area.
Most. Yeah, the alcohol's not really good for young ones. I mean, they can drink, but it makes them a little tipsy, and it's just not good for business.
Do I have to drink alcohol?
No, but the druid also stunts your growth, which I really don't recommend. But it tastes awesome. Oh my God, darling, you would love it. And if you're at your max height of growing already, which is why actually if you're again, you know what? I think you are. I apologize. You know, so darling, would it would be perfect for you? And she away.
I look at the rabbit and I just with fascination. You're a rabbit.
You're a machine.
Hi, rabbit.
Hello, machine.
I'm
You're
Bastion.
not from around here?
No. I'm here with Aspen on important work.
Really? What kind of work are you working on?
And I look at Aspen.
We're looking for a dragon named Azimandius. Do you
Uh,
happen to know anything about this dragon? We're very desperate to
mm,
find him.
may have heard of him. Why would you be looking for him?
He's he's a very important figure in the Feywild. We all adore him. He comes by
Every year for a great festival, but he hasn't returned.
but we heard that there was this mysterious illness, uh, mysterious illness afflicting all of the dragons and turning them into mindless monsters. So we're afraid that something might happen to him.
And I'm here to help.
Yes, I encountered this. I encountered Bastion in my travels. He's a good fellow. A bit.
Eddie
Uh,
and Avon roll perception.
Who is?
Eddie and Tavern.
Okay.
On this thing or on?
Wherever you want, don't matter. Wherever you feel comfortable.
Hey, 18.
Tavern.
That was almost a 1, by the way.
Sorry, my audio cut out for a second there. Roll perception.
Yeah. Guys, continue talking. I'm sorry. I didn't
Aspen,
cut you
you were calling me something.
24.
I out of character. I couldn't think of the word.
inexperienced. That's what it is.
Okay.
He's green.
Naive?
Yes, he's a bit green.
What'd you say?
With
I'm
the rest for with
I was gonna say you hear this. You do hear this conversation, Eddie. You hear it
That's
very
racist.
clear. Even the part where he goes, he's a bit green.
Who's green, huh?
But I'm gray.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that, my friend.
A friend? Who's your friend here, pal? Huh? I'm not your friend. I don't even know you, and you're calling this guy. I'm green. I am green.
Well, green as in more of like an adjective to describe somebody who's a bit inexperienced.
Oh, so you're
It
saying
wasn't.
I'm inexperienced, huh?
No, not you. My friend here, the metal man. He's a little inexperienced with the way the world works.
Well, he
So,
doesn't
which
seem little, nor does he seem green. So,
Take a
I
dialect.
think you're saying something here, bud.
I'm gray.
Yes,
You're green.
I.
Gabby's gonna step forward. Hey, buddy, I think you're kind of jumping into conclusions here. You need to fuck off at this point.
Buddy,
Calm
who?
down.
And I'm gonna point the gun at her face.
I go, gentlemen, please, please,
Jeez.
please, darling, darling. And
Oh,
the nice waitress steps in between you and goes, true, trust me. And she put her ample bosom right to your face.
We're starting with this, really?
It's a very powerful bosom.
Where's
Very
Nate?
I go, there's no need for this. There's no need, darling. Darling, like, sugar, come on. Here, have some of this and eat some sugar with it. It tastes delicious.
I'm gonna holster the gun, and
I'll take the drink.
Right,
I'll put it
they give you each, they place down 5
I'm
drinks in between a drought.
Okay. So I was like, I wasn't gonna drink it. I was just gonna grab it and put it on the table.
So she puts it down on the table. She hands you each one, and then she walks over. Ah, Princess Poe, you're here. Like clockwork. I know. I know. One ale, one special ale, and a. No, you don't like the drought. That's right. You know.
I wanna
I'm
look
gonna-
at the green guy and just like, what was that
I'm gonna
strange
take a seat.
item in your hand?
Oh, it's a gun. You never seen a gun before?
It looks like a finger of mine.
Let me see that hand.
I kind of just reach my hand out.
fuck, it does. So I'm gonna take a sip of whatever the hell was given to me.
And it's bitter, as you would expect.
That's fine.
You know,
Me too.
I think you would like it, and being a goblin, it's bitter, but it's enjoyable.
I, out of character, I drink IPAs, so it's like 100%
Oh,
my alley.
gross.
Well, it's coffee. You drink coffee, so
By the way, I still have my hand out while you're enjoying your drink. I never put it down.
That's fine. I'm gonna turn
I reach up and I slowly lower his hand.
I'm gonna turn to Ask and be like, boom, man, the rack on that broad could. Oof. Seen it?
She certainly is well endowed.
Certainly.
I'm gonna cut in. So, you would consider yourself friends of Asmodeus?
Yes. We haven't interacted much with him personally, but everyone in the Feywild adores him.
Who's this Asmodeus guy?
Uh, as, Azamandius is a great dragon that is beloved by everyone in the Feywild.
I
We're
heard. I
afraid
hear the as I hear the word dragon from over here, my ears kind of perk up.
He's
What's he done?
well, we're afraid something might have happened to him. So we've heard that dragons are slowly turning into feral monsters all across this land, and we are afraid that something might have happened to him. So I was tasked by the Council of the Feywild to come down journey to this world and try and find out what happened to him.
And if something bad happened to him?
Well, we certainly hope it won't come to that. But my orders are to simply report on what has happened to him.
We have to help Ozymandias.
I rush over to the I rush over to the table. Wait, are you guys talking about dragons?
Ozymandias is a dragon.
And are you saying this dragon is acting differently than its normal self?
Well, we don't know for sure,
but
but with all
dragons are turning kind of weird.
I too am dealing with this problem. A couple years ago, a dragon attacked my village up in the mountains.
what did this dragon look like?
It was a blue frost dragon.
Well, that's certainly not Ozymandias.
A added character. What did we name my dragon again? Because I know we changed it.
we left it.
Oh, we left it. Okay.
I left it. Sorry.
Oh shit. Well, fuck. What did I name it?
Fuck.
I,
You would
I
know your
thought
own
we
dragon.
changed. I thought we
I
changed
haven't.
it.
No, I changed the storyline. I left it there.
Also, out of character, I described Ozymandias as a copper dragon. Is that still? Okay.
Yes.
But yes, our Ozymandias is a copper dragon. Very old, very wise. So
hold on, I'm gonna put my notes. I just did the dragons. Like did the dragons again today because I forgot. I fucking them on my head like 19 times. Me and Zoe are going over them as well.
Mm.
So I will look at the Tabaxi suspiciously. What do you
Fun-
want with
okay.
dragons?
Okay, I remembered my dragon's name. Sorry, repeat the question.
What do you want with the dragons?
I was sent forth. I was sent forth by my village and my goddess to help our dragon.
You were sent to help your dragon? Most people are trying to kill the dragons these days.
No, I wish to help it if I can.
Kill dragons?
Azamani brass dragon. Just to let you guys know.
Is a what?
Brass.
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 Yeah, just very speak notes.
You're,
Everything is still the same.
you're going to kill dragons?
So you haven't heard of the stories from the major cities? All the greatest adventurers are getting great glory from murdering the dragons.
are you killing dragons?
Honestly, I like what I'm hearing around this table. I can help you find Asmodeus, but we need to help him first. He's turned, and he's out there
No.
causing havoc.
I too would like to help your dragon. I do not wish to cause harm to them.
I have a lead, and I could really use help. I look at the green guy suspiciously. What do you want with this?
I don't know. There's a lot here, but how about
I
I
walk.
join you and then I'll tell you more later.
I'm sorry, you cut off a little. What was that?
I said, how about I join you and I'll tell you more later.
I walk around to the Haragon.
I trust the little green one.
I trust the big Greek gray guy. Gray.
Cousin, I look at the Haragon. Cousin, you have my help.
I
Cousin?
just look at the giant cat. What?
You have my help. I am willing to help you if you want to help these dragons and not hurt them. You have my aid.
um. Okay. I guess I'll trust you guys. I'll I'll take you back to her, but I'm gonna look at the big gray guy. You watch the green one. Don't let him hurt anybody.
Look at the green guy. Hi, I'm Bastion.
Hi, I'm Eddie Mambo.
Betty
Oh.
Betty Bum Mom Fun?
Whatever you want, buddy. It's okay.
Eddie.
I'm gonna reach into my vest and I'm gonna pull out like a little
As you
like a business
as
card.
you as you say, look into my vest. I wish for you to describe your character. You're all standing around. You're all staring at each other. Describe your character now.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay. God, putting me on the spot.
Well,
So I'm
I
just
was waiting for the cue. Somebody say something about themselves like that. So
son of a bitch. So standing at a massive 3 foot 10 inches, uh, I'm just a little green goblin dude with some slick back hair, very well put together, 3 piece suit, fucking fancy little leather vest underneath with a little kind of gray pinstripe getup going on. Um, Underneath my like left arm is where I had the gun, the little mob Glock that I had. I have a dagger on my belt and some really shiny fucking shoes. Oh, and on the other part, like so, the gun's on my left, and there's a rapier hanging off my belt as well. So the dagger's on the right, rapier's on the left.
I'm thinking about a
Alright,
little
well,
rapier. It's more like a
we're,
scythe.
we're gonna go clockwise. So Aspen.
Aspen.
Well, let's do Bastion because I'm handing him my business card.
Okay.
My
Bastion.
business card.
Bastion it is.
And I
It's
kind of just
gonna take me a while to get over green Joe Pesci.
I stand there.
It's so good.
I stand there.
Whatever time I stare at it, I'm just gonna laugh.
I stand there just looking at the piece of paper.
Describe yourself, Aspen. I mean, Bastion.
Oh, Bastion. Okay. I kind of just stand there looking at it, and I just stand up so you can see that I am a towering 6 feet tall.
Oh, jeez.
And take
You're the
take
size of-
take the piece of paper very lightly and gently and daintily with 2 fingers off your hand, and you see that like I'm like a matte silver, or matte gray silverish. It's kind of rustic. And you can kind of see muscle fibers like on the hips and the armpits and the neck, so you kind of still see that I'm still, or I guess, organic or biological in a sense.
Like a cyborg sort of?
Kind of.
Okay.
What else? So I look like a knight's armor pretty much, but it's just not shiny. Let me see. What did I put in here? I have a helmet on and 2 round eyes that glow blue, and they kind of also turn colors, because you kind of notice when I was looking around the place, they were kind of like a light blue, a dark blue. They were kind of like changing colors and stuff depending on mood. On the chest and the arms, they're like these little grooves and stuff, kind of like as if I can put on and put off kind of the stuff on. And you can see a nameplate mounted on the upper blades of the shoulder. It says Bastion on it. I've got on the arms, I've got these 6 little holes, and the holes are filled with like these strange glowing energy inside of it. You don't know what those are about just yet, but I'm looking mighty heavy at about 250 pounds. Fairly slim though. Got a bit of a beer belly, even though I don't drink. I got a red cloak and a hood, but I don't really use the hood that much because it doesn't really help. Carry a red leather cloth / belt where I keep my stuff, and that's pretty much it for now.
Aspen.
Danny is a Exo from Destiny 2 with the personality of Baymax.
Excuse me. So yes, I am Aspen. I am a Eladrin Fae from the Feywild. I am currently in my spring season, so you can see my skin is like a slight. It's got a slight green tint to it. But I also have on a headband with like leaves poking out of it, and the leaves are currently green. If I ever change my seasons, they will obviously change to match the seasons. I also carry a spear made out of wood. Made out of wood. It is from the Feywild. I am an expert spearman. And I also wear glasses because especially when I have to, because I am an aspiring author, so sometimes I need my glasses to for when I'm reading.
By the way, I didn't mention part of my helmet thing. I don't have a mouth or a nose or anything like that. It's really just a literal smooth helmet that covers everything with no orifices, I guess, aside from my eyes. But go ahead.
iRobot.
iRobot.
Oh no.
No, that's not
Oh,
iRobot.
Oracle?
No,
What's
iRobot
the
has a
Oracle?
full-on
Yeah.
face.
My
New
bad.
one? Or
My bad.
what's the Tesla robot? Oracle?
That's
What's
what
it
I
called?
meant.
Or yeah, that's fucked up.
Yep.
You know, I think the
Give me a
robots
cat.
can get us. All right. Sorry, you done, Aspen?
Big cat man.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Catman. It's the Catman.
Yeah, man. All right. What portrait do you guys see right now? Is it a blue background or a red background?
Red.
Red.
Damn, it's not supposed to be that one.
Let me try to update it
It
again.
doesn't matter.
Okay,
Just describe the
We can
person.
refresh it, yeah.
All right. So Taven is a 5'8" tabaxi. He's not the normal cheetah-looking one. He's a snow leopard from the mountain region. He's kind of got. He's not a monk, but he has like monk-looking clothing. He's from a tribal people. So he's got the normal snow leopard markings all over his body, but he does have a specific mark from his goddess on his back. He carries around a special frost warhammer with him, as well as a mace and a shield, wearing chainmail armor.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot that's something I could do.
Mm-hmm. That's a cool one.
It's like why Gabby looks up at him like, what the fuck, man? The personal space.
So you guys can get a quick. Oh shit.
Oh, don't do mine. My picture hasn't updated. It's not the one that I have.
Feel free to use mine.
I might. It's a pretty good pic. There we go. That's it.
That's the one.
I was doing it. Like,
I don't know why that isn't for one.
You laughing? Jesus Christ. Are you laughing at me?
Oh my god.
You think I'm funny? You think I'm some sort of clown?
Funny how? Funny haha?
D&D is a very serious game.
See, I like how the guy in the background is also green.
He's also green.
Right.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right,
Okay, I'm
Rebecca?
glad you mentioned that. I'm really glad that you noticed that.
Oh yeah,
Because initially, I, initially I just
Oh
did,
god.
and then I was like, wait a minute, that guy's a human. No, 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 no.
He comes from a whole mafia of a goblin mafia family.
Golfia.
Oh man.
I'm sorry. So we cut you off, Tavern, as you were describing this. I'm
Tavern.
sorry.
It's Taven. You keep calling me Tavern.
You're
Tavern.
right. I keep putting a fucking R in there. You're the
Taven.
goddamn bar. Come on, Tavern.
The tavern has to introduce itself.
Taven. Taven.
Taven. That was pretty much it.
Do it one more again, because I wasn't listening.
Oh, okay. So 5'7" snow leopard tabaxi, with some.
You said
He's
monk?
not a monk. He has kind of like monks like clothing from
Oh,
his
okay.
tribe. Snow leopard spots over his body, and on his back he has a mark. He has the mark of his goddess. Oh, and 10 armor.
Gabi.
You're a little
Uh,
cutie.
God, I just want to pet it. Oh my goodness.
The
Real
the dark
quick.
the Dark Brotherhood called.
uh,
Man, the
Eddie,
mods in
how tall are
Skyrim
you?
have gotten out of hand.
What'd you
Eddie,
say?
how tall are you?
310.
Eddie.
Oh, me 3 times. Sorry.
Oh fuck. Okay.
You're
No.
smaller?
Yeah, I was hoping you said 3'3". I was gonna be like, okay, I'm 3'5".
Mm.
He gave us short man complex throughout this, but no, I guess Gabby will say the shortest one. So no, she's 3'5". You're gonna see this little 3'5" rabbit.
But you
With
3'5". What are the ears make you?
That is with
Like
three
another
five.
foot?
I guess
Is that with the
technically
ears?
4'5", because like I was gonna say my ears are like a whole foot, like they're like
There
really
you go.
tall. But
They're
just
a
like in
third
the
of your
picture,
body.
they are poking out of my little hood. But she, unlike the picture, she does have a habit of having them fall rather than sticking them straight up when she doesn't need
Mm.
to. Um, yeah, you're gonna see a scrappy gray rabbit with some weird reddish crap on her cheek and shit that seems to be a stain or whatever. You're gonna see two very obviously equipped daggers, and she's just wearing this buckled down leathered armor that seems pretty roughly homemade but really well worn. And yeah, she's going to shyly tug up her cloak and tell you guys to follow her.
So as you guys are talking and commencing your next course of action, uh, Bambi sets down a plate of beans. She goes, "There, these are droop beans. They taste delicious. I suggest swallowing them. They give a quite unique experience afterwards." She drops it over here. She
She
goes,
just gives
"Ah."
drugs.
eh, She she walks over to the. She goes, "Ah, Princess Poe, you're here. Here you go. Here's your lamb. Here's your ale." And she see her conjure something else around her. Um, Bastion recognizes that presidential station as soon as she starts to do it, and hands it up to him. And he goes, "Oh, thank you, dear. You've been such a kind soul to me this past year." Just Bambi looks confused. Says, "Yeah, you've been here for about 3 years, sir. Every day, clockwork. You come in around this time, about 6 o'clock, and get your dinner. You get your ale. Yeah, time, time is fascinating. Sorry, I tend to forget more and more these days. Working with Dr. Abel is frustrating at times. I love the science experiments. I love the learning, the teaching, but there's only so much I can take." As you look at the man talking to Bambi, again, not a lot of people are quite, they stand out. A lot of them simple farmer folk, but the apprentice Poe does stand out. As soon as he walks in, he's an older gentleman. He's frail but still imposing figure, elderly, blue dragonborn. As soon as you saw the two dragonborn talking to each other, I think all of you, except maybe one or two, light up to know the fact that there are others like that here. There are others safe here. They have no worries about the outside world. They're just talking and acting as normal. His scales are dulled from of the brightness of his azure color. He is a bit older. His eyes gleam with intelligence despite his age, and his curved horns are chipped and worn off, as if he's plucked away at them himself. He walks with a stooping posture. Again, he's old with his cane, and it's a bit misshapen.
And it's been what?
A bit misshapen.
Okay.
He's old. He walks over to the. He goes, because how did you know I like lamb so much, my dear? You know, back in my day, we didn't have lamb like that. Bambi looks at him confused. Like, what do you mean your day? You're not that old. I mean, we know you've done a lot of testing yourself, but you're about my age. You just had hard times. And he looks around and goes, "You're right. Again, I'm forgetful." He sits back and he looks around and he looks over and he stares at Bastion. And he stares at him deep and he looks afraid, extremely afraid. He goes, "No, it can't be. I just left you. You're not." And as he says that, you see him shivering. You see his whole body start to shiver. His scales rattle like a rattlesnake. His arms start to elongate a bit, and he screams this deafening roar, and he clutches the table, and you see his back standing up straight, wings pop out, and before you know it, he lunges and attacks the Bambi.
The Bambi?
No.
Blood. All you see is blood, guts from behind the bar. Sorry, give me one little second. Okay. All you see is blood and guts from behind the bar. It's nothing else there. You can't see much. You hear the commotion. You hear it, and then up comes this imposing blue dragon, roaring, stares at you guys and roars. Roll initiative.
Hi, I'm Bastion.
Bastion, no.
This is a bad dragon.
Whoa, hey.
I got a 15.
I got a 15.
So how do you do it, Danny? Do you just because
So
I haven't
right click on the name and you can go to update combat info, I think it says,
Okay.
or some shit like that, and then you can put their role personally.
All right, so Eddie,
I'm gonna make that a 16 instead of a 14 because of alert. I could add my proficiency.
Already cheating.
so Eddie, what is it? What is it, Eddie?
It's 16. It's my feet. Don't.
Ivan, what you got?
18.
Haven.
Even. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Even.
Sorry,
Bastion.
are we
Uh,
rolling for initiative?
Me and the Harangon got both 15.
Yeah, but I definitely have a higher dex than you know.
My dex is
You don't know that.
my dex is a 0.
Yeah. So,
I thought you had 20 decks.
What?
Aspen.
I got a 5.
Okay. Bastion. I'm sorry. Taven.
Taven.
You're up first. What do? You see this, not large, but you see this dragon, just blood across his lips. It's licking his lips and ferocious, this hunger in his eyes, this feral nature. It's no longer a dragonborn. It's a full-fledged wormling. Um, this is picture. I think this picture sucks, but I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Aw, he's
Oh, it's
cute.
so cute.
I like it.
Don't
All
let
the clothes.
Serafina bottle it into something.
It's large. It's about the size of. It's probably about the size of Bastion,
Okay.
and
Oh.
and
Oh,
even in height, or standing on all fours, and if stood up is even larger. It's again ferocity in his eyes. It looks like it's still hungry, and it's actually looking past all of you to the small thing in the back.
me?
No, the bunny.
The smaller thing.
Smaller
The
thing.
thing that actually looks like prey,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
it's like food. Yeah.
Hey. You don't know dragons eat goblins. If it fits in his mouth, he'll probably eat it.
Don't worry, Gabriella. Everything I've heard about your race has told me that they are expert tricksters. All you need to do is dress up in a dress, wear some lipstick, and then just strut around, and he'll instantly become enamored with you, and then you can bonk him with a giant hammer and run away.
I
What
will
the
enamor
Looney
his
Tunes
stomach. What do you mean?
Bugs Bunny. All right.
All of my
All
research says that this is something
Steven?
your
Yeah,
race can do.
it's your
right.
go.
So, all
What
right.
is your
So
research?
I'm
What
gonna
is your
I'm gonna try talking to it since I do speak Draconic.
Okay.
what?
I'm just gonna ask. I'm gonna try to talk to it. Say hey, or I say to it, uh, well, hey, my friend, what's wrong? What's wrong with you? Are you okay? How can we help you?
As you try to talk to this, it stares you down, and it looks as if it's trying to speak, but it's coughing. You see the lightning of its breath come out, and that's it.
Okay. I am gonna cast Bless on Gabriella, the bunny. I'm gonna cast Bless on Bastion and Aspen.
Okay.
So you each
So,
get to add 1d4 to your attack or save roll.
okay, if you guys remember that, you can add that to your attacker save roll. Okay.
Okay.
Heard.
Um.
And that's it for me.
Okay. You gonna move, or you're there?
I'm gonna chill here.
Okay. Eddie Mundo, you up?
Eddie Mundo.
I know.
Two. Key. Okay. Two. All right. He didn't understand you, so maybe he'll get this. Hey, Bozo, and I'm gonna go ahead and cast Command Grovel.
Okay.
So you got to roll a Wisdom save. Hello?
Danny, you gotta buy some
Um,
dice now.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out now. Give me a
No,
second.
you should buy some dice, some actual physical dice.
What you get, Dad?
Sorry, give me a second. Okay, I got it. Oh shit. Natural 20.
Oh, fuck you. Jesus Christ. Okay, I guess that doesn't work.
You see, you start to describe how you casted your spell. Since you're the first person to do something, you're the first person to describe everything today.
Well, first, I'm gonna go ahead. Use that. Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah, that was the command.
What?
That was the command.
Yeah. I'm just gonna like kind of point at him with my free hand after like taking out the rapier and try to like use command on him. by exclaiming, "Hey, bozo."
Okay. You see the spell watch over him, and he flicks it off. His head shakes it off as soon as he even touches it. He's nowhere near even close to abiding by any of your commands.
Huh.
You moving?
To I am going to go for cover behind that and bardic inspiration on Bastion. A big Ray. Here you go.
What's that for?
Go do something.
I need you to. What are you saying when you give him inspiration, or what are you doing? Not just
I'm taking out a kazoo.
okay.
No way.
I'm just, whatever sound the kazoo makes there.
That does make you happy, Bastion. You have no clue what it was, but it sounded funny. You hear the noise, and you just start chuckling a bit.
So you have a 1d6 to use.
For what?
It's
You
just water.
sort of attack and
For attack or hit?
any
Uh,
not to
when they
to hit.
Oh, it's when you fail a d20 test.
So basically, a D20 test is anything. So
It's a save
if
or
you have to,
a roll, yeah.
it's any kind of roll. So it could be a skill check, an ability check,
So I
whatever
add a
you want.
1d6 to it?
Could
Yeah.
if you want to.
Okay.
You have the option.
You have the option. So if you roll to hit, I say you miss by 2, you can
Gotcha.
roll it to
Okay.
if you want, or if you have to do a save, you miss by a few. Do that as
And
well.
I've got to ask now often too, because all these rule changes. I want to
Huh?
make sure if the spells are the same or not.
Yeah, because it used to be you could use it towards almost anything,
Yeah.
and some people were taking their inspiration and using it towards their initiative because you were actually technically able to do that. Now that's why they specifically say D20 check or whatever it's however that's why it's a D20 skill check or whatever it's
Yeah,
worded like that now.
that's a weird fucking wording. That's why I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, because you can't use it for the initiative anymore, basically. And there's a few other little things that people were cheesing away, but yeah. All right, you're done. You move. Bonus action. You're done. All right, Gabi, you go.
Gabby's gonna start hyperventilating a little bit. And which way is the door? Is it over here on the right?
Yes.
Yeah, she's gonna start taking it 2 steps that way. And I'm not gonna say it super loudly, but she is basically going to scream, "Run!" Absolutely not, run! And basically start making her way towards the door. There's no way she's staying for that.
Roll perception.
Oh fuck no. 13.
As as you stare at the dragon, you look your heart pounding. You do see a hand behind you, behind the counter, reaching up. And a slight, but keep going.
What just happened? A hand in what happened?
Is
There's
it
a
a
hand.
blue hand?
Yes, you see a slight blue hand behind she was silver. Sorry, she has silver hand. A slight silver hand that reaches up.
Okay.
Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5.
She said, "Fuck it."
Fine. I can't make it all the way out the door. I'll do something. I am going to, in my panic, because originally I was going to try to be like, oh, I'm not going to use this until later because she's being sneaky about it. But I'm going to throw out one of my psionic blades, trying to aim for its face.
You rolled a hit.
Wow, nat 20, making it 26, bitch.
Nice. Hit.
It goes right into the eye. It's only 10 points of damage.
Good. That's double.
How's it double?
You rolled
Crit,
it
right?
You rolled a 10.
Oh, she did. She rolled a 2d6 plus 4. She rolled it.
Okay.
You know what? I simply moved, right? I can do it twice.
Yes. You have a bonus. You have a bonus action. You should literally look at that video I sent you.
I did. I promise you, I got halfway through it. It's an hour and a half long.
Again, as I told you, just skip to the part where it says second level, second or third. You only need to look at from that second or third to level 6. That's what you need to look at.
Heard. I'm assuming 11 doesn't hit.
Miss.
Heard. And yeah, I guess she won't take the full dash, and she'll just stay there watching.
Okay. Um.
Actually, okay, she'll point out like I think she's still alive back there, and then she'll stay.
Bastion.
Question beforehand: do I see this hand?
Well, you especially after she screams out, I think she's alive out there. Yeah.
I think she needs help. That dragon needs help as well. We're here to help dragons, aren't we? And I go towards it.
As you go to the back, you see she's badly bitten. She looks rough, but she's not dead. She's hurt, extremely hurt. Can barely move and is trying to crawl away. She was using the bar, the top of the bar, as leverage to get away from the dragon.
Am I next to her? Am I close to her for like to grab
Oh,
her?
I put her.
I didn't see it there. Okay. I moved 25, so I can move one more, and I'll pick her up.
Okay, roll medicine to not fuck her up more. You're smarter to know.
Oh, jeez, rolled an 8.
Okay, so you start to move her, but you're not too gentle about it, and she's hurting. She's hurting a lot.
So I still have an action, or did I use that pickup as an action?
The pickup was an action.
Okay.
You have a bonus action, or
Bonus
use
action. I got an 8.
you use your dash if you want to move a little more.
Oh wait, fuck me.
Oops. Oh, you can't.
I used my action. I couldn't use it as a dash.
I forget. Almost everybody else could, but you. Everybody has a lot of bonus action dash. Okay.
I think that's it.
Anything else?
I don't have anything.
All right.
I don't have anything I can do right now for it. So he's just helping.
Forgot to mention you still had the bardic. Oops.
Yeah, you did.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right.
You see the dragon rush towards you, jumps on top of the table, leaps off of it, and tries to pounce down on you.
Oh Jesus, me!
Tries to take a large bite at you. 14 hit you?
No.
Okay. He lunges towards you, bites on you, but you just manage to duck your way out of it. You're nimble and small, and just by the hair. Get it?
By the tip of the ear.
It's done. It's gonna be Aspen. What are you doing? You there,
Steven?
Sorry, I forgot my mic was muted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I see the dragon try to attack Gabriella, so I will grab my spear, and I will, using the blunt end, I will try and like rush over and hit it in the head.
So would this be
So-
considered non-lethal, or?
Yeah, non-lethal. Like I'm not trying to stab it. I'm just using the blunt end to try and like.
Yeah, just let everybody know you
whack in the
could
face.
do. Even though somebody gets knocked on, let's say you're doing damage to it, especially like Gabby. Even though you're doing damage to your blades, you don't actually kill it unless you want to kill it. Okay, so if it drops to 0, it doesn't mean it's dead unless you want it to be dead. Okay, so you can do damage that's not lethal damage, and that just counts as well. Your blades can't really, but again, once they're down, they're not dead. Just to let you know.
Okay.
So roll attack.
20.
20 hit.
I do 5 damage.
All right. You bonk it across the head. You hit it. It looks at you, but it's still hungry. You see it swiveling its head back and forth, trying to decide who's next. Sorry. All right. Who is next? Okay. Everett. Haven.
Avon.
I was about to say it right. He fucked me up. Haven. Jago.
All right, I'm going to cast. Oh, let's see. Is that a range? Okay, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on the dragon.
Okay.
You need to roll. Yeah, you need to roll a dex.
No, it's dex save.
Yep.
Shit. 3.
All right, you take the 1d8 damage.
Is that
Yeah,
misfits?
That's 4 damage.
Is that what?
Misfits. Like
I don't know.
spell on your never mind.
It
Yes,
doesn't show
that's
the numbers,
misfits.
right? It's like the weird like numbers, yeah.
But yeah, that is misfits. I see it. I see
Okay,
it.
Cool.
All right, so the dragon takes 4 radiant damage.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I point my finger at Gabriella, draw a circle, and cast Sanctuary.
What does that do?
You are now awarded until the spell ends. Any creature who targets you with an attack roll or damaging spell must succeed a Wisdom saving throw, or choose a new target, or just lose the attack.
You done?
Yeah, I'm gonna move. Oh, that's the wrong one. I'm gonna move up here towards Eddie.
Yep.
That's it.
Eddie, you go.
So I see Bastion went to go help her. I'm gonna action dash to
Bonus action for you now.
no, I'm using action. I'm using it as an action.
Okay.
So then climb up onto this, and I'm gonna look over at what the hell was your name again?
Bambi.
Bambi. Yes, I'm gonna look at Bambi. Be like, you're not clipped yet, Toots, and cast Healing Word on her.
As you cast the healing word, you see the large bite wound that was across her neck and chest, neck and shoulder area.
Mhm.
You see it start to heal up. You don't have to roll to heal; doesn't matter.
Oh.
You see it start to close. It's not fully closed, but it's pretty good. It's seemingly helping, at least stop the bleeding for sure. Because he was manhandling this girl.
He was gonna tear her in half. No.
Okay, so you're done, right?
Yeah, you got the rest, Big Gray.
Gabby,
Dragon is hurting people.
I am going to bunny hop away Till that here.
Attack.
Do I get that opportunity or no on that?
Nope, no opportunity attacks.
That's what I figured.
And God, I feel super shit to just run out of the room, but Gabby doesn't want this thing to touch her. Fuck it. I am going to back up even further. Oh, it won't let me see properly.
Just know that's the. You can back into the corner up more, but that'll be it. I don't have walls, so just know
Yeah. And yeah, this time. Yeah, she's not gonna do much different. We're just gonna throw two more. No. Of course, it's not gonna hit a 1. Even with the +6, it's still a 7.
I think that breaks your sanctuary when you attack, right? I want to reach your sanctuary.
Nope, doesn't break it.
Sure.
Wait, any creature.
You know, it might not. You're right. I'm thinking of something else. I am thinking of
From the
something else.
Baldur's
Sorry.
Gate.
No,
Oh no, yeah. If she I'm sure you're right. If she attacks, it breaks the sanctuary.
that's good. Okay. It's usually for
Yeah,
you to
attack
heal.
roll, cast a spell, or deals damage.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I figured. But roll anyway.
Damn. Well, they're
Yeah,
both useless rolls,
You
so this
you
was
wouldn't know, but you wouldn't know that.
exactly.
You don't know what she did on you. You don't know what he did on you. You have no idea. It didn't hurt you, but
Uh,
okay.
yeah, there was this
Oh,
freaking
you
7
have.
and a
Sorry,
13.
you have advantage. If there's somebody within 5 feet, which there is, you have advantage on your attacks.
Really?
Yes. When you're
Wait.
going ranged.
Oh,
Okay,
you-
so the first one
you're
still
counting like the
failed.
tavern people or something.
No, I'm just counting Aspen. If somebody's with melee is in 5 foot
for ranged. Oh, gotcha.
for range, it only
Yeah.
works.
Uh,
And
so-
honestly, I think for this to make it not so complicated, as you guys to worry about positioning, I'm just gonna move you. Even if you're here, you still get advantage because the positioning thing is kind of silly because we're always gonna like, what's the difference? You know what I mean? It's really not. So don't worry about it. As long as you're within, and it's kind of what the rule says. As long as somebody's within 5 feet, it doesn't actually say. That you're doing doesn't say from the opposite way. Is the fact that you're fighting more than one person at the same time is what's giving you that advantage, and that's what's happening here.
Okay.
So re-roll them. You have advantage.
Okay, I was gonna count the first two as the first roll.
Well,
If you want, up to
I
you.
got a quick question.
I said just re-roll them both. As if
Okay.
you're-
Appreciate
I got
it.
a question.
Yeah.
If a spell only lasts for 1 minute, is it just until my next turn?
No, 1 minute is around is 6 seconds.
So 10 rounds.
Yeah, so you get 10.
Okay.
So basically, it's
All right.
an entire combat. Unless you go
Alright.
from,
Unless
it's
you're
meant to
doing a
not
long
go from.
combat.
Yeah, and
Gotcha.
it's almost impossible. Like the ones we did with Danny and the giant dragons, that wasn't 10 rounds. It was probably close, but that wasn't. That's probably our longest fight.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You know what I
Alright.
mean? It's
So
meant so
remember-
that if you fight here and then you go into another room or another dungeon, it's going to take you about a minute. Then you're not going to have it there. That's kind of what it's
Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
remember, Gabby, Aspen, and Bastion, you can add a 1d4 to your
Yeah.
saves or attacks.
and attacks. So everybody, again, I'm not going to keep track of the stuff that you guys can do. Remember that.
Yeah.
So Gabby, remember you can add a 1d4 to your attacks.
And Bastion and Aspen.
So like I said, reroll those attacks, Gabby.
We did.
I
Wait,
did.
did you?
So I got a 25 and a 24, assuming both of those hit.
No, I'm fucking
What?
with you. Yes,
I
I'm
was
fucking
gonna
with
say, sir.
Run.
I got 8 and 9, making it a math 17.
I mean, did you do your sneak attack? Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, I did. Hold on. I assumed that I wouldn't be able to do that because of him obviously having full focus on me.
No,
No, you had
again, he was
advantage.
focusing back and remember, I said it. He was focusing back and forth because Aspen and 1B in the shadow just
Sneak
hit him.
attack is all about
He
just
wasn't
you
sh-
having the
Oh, he
status of
wasn't
advantage or not.
exactly. You have the status of advantage. took advantage in that moment of him looking at Aspen, jumped back, threw a dagger at him, stabbed him in the good meat. You have. I just think attack damage to that, or just tell me what the
Alright.
ticket damage is.
So 17 plus 6, that makes it math 23.
Oh, okay. All right. It's looking hurt. It's looking
I
very
am-
hurt.
Gabby's gonna dive under the table.
It's going to be Bastion's turn.
All right, so she's stabilized now, right, Bambi?
She is
Good.
stabilized. But she's breathing heavy. She's starting to breathe very heavy, and as you're staring at her, she's starting to shake, starting to shiver, the scales are starting to rattle.
What am I assessing that she's dying right now still, even with fuck, what's your name?
Roll medic.
Eddie's
Roll
medicine?
Roll medicine, yeah.
Fuck you. I'm using my bardic.
Okay. You rolled a 6. Oh, you did a good roll with his fucking bardic.
What was I adding to it, or that's the new? Or
You're adding
adding
to
to
it.
it.
You
Okay.
added
D6.
your D6. Okay, perfect. Oh, there was
Ten.
fucking 10. So she's stable. You know she's stable. You know she's not dying anymore. And what's happening to her is unlike in your diagnostics. You know what death looks like. You know what happens when somebody is dying. This is not it. It's something else. It's some kind of other ailment that is afflicting her. That's not in your database yet.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Eddie and just be like, "Watch her, please." And then you can kind of see my eyes turn red, and I'm going to attack the dragon from here. Eldritch Blast. 21.
Hit.
8.
Still up, but
And
Wobbler.
I just want to make sure if
wobbler,
this.
wobbler.
I want to make sure. Hold on. When you hit a large or smaller creature with that cantrip, you can push the creature up to 10 feet straight away from you. So I'll push him away from. Actually, well, I mean, I guess it'll automatically do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I assume. Yeah. So it pushes him 10 feet away.
Into the table.
Closer to Gabby.
What you doing there?
I'm just curious on how far everybody is.
What you measuring, buddy?
That ends my
Ice storm.
The dragon.
Hello?
Sorry, it's the dragon's go. The dragon jumps forward. It leaps off the table that it just got pushed upon. Roars his mouth right in front of Aspen. And I need Aspen, Eddie, and Bastion to roll. I don't know. I think it's a deck save, but I want to double check. I don't know.
So
Sorry.
fire breath.
Yes. They don't have it.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Oh, Bastion was the robot.
Yep. Oh, that's what you mean.
Would it be a robot?
No, I'm
Was
getting
it-
freaked out.
was it
I gotta
Dex?
transfer all my shit
Ah,
now.
yes, the robot. Zorenberg's in the campaign.
Oh my god.
Next campaign, Futurama one? Or...
Futurama.
Oh, absolutely.
I thought we were doing food.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Ah, you're right.
Food.
Yeah, there's a whole
Remember
campaign
the
centered
yeah,
on
remember the
so
food
food.
one you're talking about? Oh
Holy
shit!
shit.
What the fuck? It missed. All right, automatic miss.
Woo!
He hits the wall. Let's
I
go.
was messing with it all a lot. I'm like, you can't change the
That's
fucking
when you
direction of
made
this thing.
Oh,
it.
You
that
can't change
sucks.
the direction of this thing. I'm like, it's so stupid. I just wanted to point down. At the time to point up.
You know,
But yeah.
technically, I still have my Amaranthian rolls from the last week's get session.
Does anybody roll the decks? I don't know. What,
No, I wasn't. You wasn't sure if it was Dex. It was
yeah,
Dex.
everybody roll deck save. Yeah.
Everybody?
Oh,
No,
sorry.
no, just
Oh my god! I'm gonna
Oh,
add my
God.
1d4.
These 3 people.
I'm gonna add my 1d4. 4, 5, 7. I rolled a
1d4.
7 total.
Okay, you failed. So
Oh, thank God.
Woo!
20.
you got it. Eddie's good too. So you guys take half damage.
Oh, jeez.
What the
Holy
fuck?
shit.
So that's gonna be 22.
22 full. That's the full damage.
That's the full damage. Half is gonna be was at 11.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Fucking TPK day 1?
Just give us a little taste.
Exactly. Fucking thing's almost dead. And again, it looks like it's on his last leg. As you see,
Yeah,
it
it
looks
looks
like
like.
it looked like it was his last straw, its last breath.
Oh, did it hit the girl?
No, because of the table, and she's
Okay.
underneath still.
No,
And
I'm
you're
standing on the bar top.
he's standing on the barkeep, and the other guy, Bastion, is 6 foot fucking tall. You took the full blunt of it, you guys. Again, you see it roar. Lightning shoots out his mouth, striking. It literally hit chain through the 3 of you. It hurt. It hurt a lot. It hurt Bastion more than anybody, I think. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You're still up, right?
Mm-hmm.
That
Something
didn't
else.
sound like a very convincing.
It's 24. Some people's life. That's why I was like, oh shit.
Mhm.
Or 22, I mean. And it's done. But as you see, the delete that. You see a very similar notion with Bambi. Her arms start to elongate. The clothes pop right off of her. You think it's Gabby. Eddie looks happy at first once the clothes pop, but then realizes what's going on as she American Werewolf and
Oh
it
my god.
transforms into a dragon.
What the fuck?
And right before your eyes, you see the entire transformation. The head growing, the arm, the wings expanding, bat like. There you go.
I thought it was a
She's no.
whirlwind.
Damn.
That is. You know, all the
Bro, they're
pictures are kind
standing
of.
on a mountain. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. All the pictures are the same on the D&D Beyond thing. I didn't like it, but I was like, fuck it, let's show you that anyway. I don't have time.
The tavern's gone.
It's that, but small. So I think it don't matter. All right. You see it start to transform. It starts to become, like I said, it's on the floor. It's still unconscious, and you see it almost sit up and cough and help, 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 and it starts to roar. It's a
Ed-
roaring help.
Edward.
No, you stop that.
Oh my god! There's a T-shirt like that I want so fucking bad. That like, and I wanted to walk around with my daughter in my hand, and my.
Horrible.
All right. It's done. It like I said, it begged for help. It stood up. It coughs out. It looks confused. It looks frightened. You can see in its eyes that it's not fully feral, but it's close. It's gonna be Aspen, you go.
Okay. Were you? So you were talking about Bambi? She hasn't gone full feral yet.
Correct.
Okay, but I'm still in front of the blue dragon.
Correct.
All right. So now I'm gonna try and kill it. So I'm gonna go ahead and twirl my staff a
Are you
little
gonna
bit,
try to? Are
and
you
then I will.
just
I'm gonna
curious?
try and.
Are we killing it or just knocking it unconscious? Just trying to get that.
Well, I was gonna. Well, at first I was gonna try and knock it unconscious, and then I took 11 points of damage. So now I'm just gonna stab it in the face.
Jeez.
Fair. I
Okay.
mean,
Roll.
See where your morals lie.
Hey, Danny, did you give me an inspiration, or was this sitting here by accident on my page?
I think when this guy did it to you.
No, that's the heroic inspiration. That's different.
Oh no, then it's by accident. I don't know what that
I'll
is.
take that off.
13.
cheating already, huh?
Miss.
Damn. Oh wait. Oh, I should. I still have that heroic inspiration.
What hero?
You mean the bardic?
The bardic inspiration. Excuse me.
You mean bless?
You want to use it?
Oh, bless.
No,
Bless
you
is
have
what you-
bless,
Bardic,
right.
bardic. I have or had.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So it was bless.
Yeah.
that
So
we
roll a
got.
d4.
Okay. Gotta. How do I?
On the bottom left corner of the page, if you're using a web page.
The D&D Beyond. Yeah. I don't know what you're using.
Yeah, I'm on the webpage. I don't see.
It's a little
D&D
Oh, you
dice
Beyond
just
icon.
or
the-
Forge?
It's a little dice icon.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
It brings up the menu.
If
on
you're
the-
on this, you have.
Okay, I
you
see
have-
it. I see it. I see it. What was it? D4.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the first one.
Got a 1.
Oh,
Still a miss.
Damn. Oh well.
You needed a 4. All right. It's going to be back to Taven.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna stick my palm out to the dragon, and right in front of my palm, a skull forms. I'm casting Toll the Dead at the dragon.
Remind me what that does.
You have to roll a Wisdom save, and since the dragon is hurt, it's gonna take 1d12 damage.
16.
All right, that doesn't hit.
Anything else?
Let me see. Nothing for right now.
Mr. Mundo and Mr. Mambo, number 5. What are you doing?
hey,
The fifth mambo? Question.
Italiano.
Would she get opportunity attack on me right now, or is she still like?
You don't know. She doesn't look like she has that feral look in her eyes. She has a sad, confused, the fuck is going on look in her eyes right now.
Alrighty. So, hold on, let me just use some real quick. That is 30. Oh, that's fine actually. All right, cool. So, my hot bartender girl got turned into that thing because of that fucking dragon, and my suit is ruined. So, Eddie Mambo is not happy. I'm gonna take out my pistol, and I'm gonna take a shot at him with advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. You scaly fuck, and then
It's a gun.
18.
What was it? I couldn't hear you.
18.
Hit.
Okay, so it's gonna be 7 plus my sneak attack. 11 plus Fury of the Small, where I add a +2.
Fury of the Small.
Is that
Yeah.
is that the actual name?
Yeah, it is. When you damage a
Absolutely.
creature
That
whose
is
size is
that's
larger than
beautiful.
you with an attack or spell, you can deal an extra proficiency damage. So I have 2. So it's
And
going to be
now
a
this
13.
very important question: how do you want to finish it? How do you want to do it?
Is his mouth still open? I don't. Just I'm gonna pull the gun out, aim as carefully as I could in a blind ass rage, and just scream as I pull the trigger and have the bullet go right between his eyes and out his butthole.
Okay.
Um,
Are we done?
now I'm gonna move. Big Gray, you should probably leave. Just walk.
But
And
why?
I'm going to make that. I'm going to Bardic Inspiration on. Yo, an echo.
Hear an echo, yeah. Danny, I think it's coming from you.
It's coming from me. It's weird.
It was
And
for a
maybe because
second.
I'm not talking. Sorry. So just kind of pick up the background. Okay. Bardic inspiration, someone.
Yeah, I'm gonna Bardic Inspiration Bastion again.
Okay.
My kazoo.
Hey. 1d4, right?
D6.
No, 1d6. You get.
It was
So
D4 in 5e, right?
Uh, no, I think it always started as a d6, and then it
Oh.
goes up higher later on.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think they changed that. Gad, it is your turn technically if you wish it to be in combat still. So, what are you doing?
Wait, when he shot him, it didn't kill him?
Oh, it killed him. He's dead.
Okay.
He shot the kill. It went straight through his brain and right out his ass. He's dead.
Yep.
The other one, again, she looks lost. She looks confused. She can't speak, but you can, again, you don't see the same feralness in her eyes yet.
Yeah, I don't. Gabby will go out of combat. She's not gonna fight these guys at this point.
What?
Mhm.
No, she's not happy with this new revelation.
I'm gonna
Okay.
cast command. No,
So what are you doing exactly?
She is
As of right now, combat's over. Just let everybody know.
right.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Combat's over as of right now. Unless.
Oh, all right. Well, she's not doing anything. I'm literally trying to pet and calm down this dragon.
I'm gonna point at the cat. You. What were those noises you were making earlier?
me, I can speak dragon. I speak
Talk to her.
draconic.
Talk to her now.
All right, I rush over to Big Gray over here.
Big Gray, hell yeah.
That's his nickname now. I just look at him and I'm like, "Hey, metal man, mind if I speak to the dragon?"
Of course, cat man.
I'm gonna cast Mending on my suit.
Oh, wait, that is a good question. If he's made of metal, does mending heal him?
No.
Oh, loopholes.
Yeah.
That's
Infinite health.
fantastic.
All right,
But,
I approach the dragon and I just speak to it, and the dragon. Hey, Bambi, are you still in there? Can we help you?
you're trying to cough up words in Draconic, it's not coming out clear. Or you in Draconic, all you can hear is doctor.
Doctor is where
Help.
is? Oh, gosh. I yell to the rest of the group. Is there? Does anyone know if there's a doctor in the village?
Doc,
Gabby will pop out from under the table. I I heard the old man. He was talking about a Dr. Abel. Apparently, he was working with him.
Can you? Do you think? Are you fast? Can you see if you can run and find him?
Uh, is he is he is he a dragon? One of them?
Dragonborn, you mean?
Who?
Yeah.
I
Dr. Abel.
try asking Bambi. Is the doctor also a dragon?
Doctor. Again, she's almost trying to not walk that direction herself, but stumbling over as she doesn't quite know how to use her limbs and arms. She's very confused.
All right. Gabby will empathize and will run out the door to try to find somebody to point her in the right direction.
As you as you
Silver, I
start,
wouldn't. Sorry to interrupt. I wouldn't happen to know anything about like Farmers Harbor, right?
you know very minimum information because it's not the city that you
Okay, gotcha.
conquered. They just basically told you to come here, so that's kind of all the information you kind of
All right.
acquired. You do know why you're here and for what,
Mhm.
but you were too scared to ask the questions. Besides that, because
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a meta question, but if I cast a non-damaging spell, would that initiate combat?
no, no. Only if you tried to attack her or something that was initially combat.
Gotcha.
I punch her in the face.
No.
Right.
Are you satisfied with my care?
I turned to the metal man. Bastion was it?
Yes.
Do you think you can find some water around here?
I
So,
can't. Go ahead.
sorry, Gabby, you said you left to go find a doctor.
Yeah, or find the villager to tell me where the doctor is.
You know where the doctor's at. You came from the doctor.
Oh,
The doctor
it's
told you to come to the tavern. We're in the same village.
I apologize. I didn't realize this was the same.
Yeah, this is the same village. They told you to go to the. Last thing she told you was to go to the tavern, and you did.
Okay, so we continuing here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. No. I guess I'll run back.
Okay.
I always carry water with me, and I kind of hand over my water skin.
All right.
As you guys are trying to give her water or whatever it is you're trying to tend to her needs, and she seems to just be uncontrollably just trying to get away and run. She knows where she's going, but she's not quite sure at the same time. Sorry. Shit,
She ran through the wall.
Wrong way.
and as she gets about that close, you see combatants from the village come through. One man in particular, he just looks like he looks like to be the man in charge. He doesn't look quite scared, and he yells. He goes, "The Sam's Hill going on here? Who are you people?"
Hi,
And
I'm
she looks.
Bastion.
He looks at you. He looks at you. He looks at the dragon on the floor, and he goes, "Somebody quick, go to the doctor. Get the doctor now. You have to bring her to the doctor. Come with me. Pick him up." As he talks to the points to the body on the floor.
Can I investigate the corpse real quick?
There's nothing on the corpse.
No, just I want to like examine the dragon.
It's a dragon. I mean, it's just blue scales. It's. What are you looking in particular? What are you trying to look for?
Just looking at him.
Again, it's has a hole in his head that looks like it cleans right through the back of him. Um, beat up marks. It's skin that it's scales that when he was older are more shiny and blue now, more fresh, more invigorated.
Mhm.
He has a bit a better shine to him, and he's dead. But
Are his skills like still intact? Or are they like hanging off?
as of right now, he's intact. I mean, he didn't get. He wasn't in the con. Most of you guys did magical stuff to blast him and things like that, but it wasn't like.
Except for the
I mean, a
bullet.
few pieces. There's a few exactly except for the bullet. There's a few pieces, but nobody really. Even the psychic blades that
Mhm.
really did most of the damage look to be internal slashes and not external.
All right.
Yeah, the what looks to be the town leader. He goes quick. He tries to pick up. He tries to pick up the body, and he goes, "Help me, damn it! And we have to get it to him now. Get
Who's
it to
trying to
her
pick
now."
up the body?
What looks to be the mayor and a few other compatriots, a
Okay.
few other people, farmers, things, simple people. They're not afraid for some reason. Well, these guys aren't.
I'm gonna help pick up the dragon lady bar person.
So you all go toward, you'll go towards the. You'll leave. You'll go towards the entrance. You leave. You start to move the body. Um, sorry, change things. I got some tokens to put on. Hold on. So as shit, wrong person. As the bunny gets here first. Did I not make a token for her? Oh, jeez.
God damn it! I just forgot the little talky lady's name.
Bambi.
Bambi, thank you.
Try to make it easy, simple, dumb, blonde bimbo name.
I know, I know.
The lusty Argonian maid.
Hell yeah.
Exactly. As you burst open a door, Gabby, she's standing there. She's looking at her. She's looking at her watch. She's looking at her watch and looking up at what looks to be a makeshift window. It's not real, but it looks like a window. And she hears you. She goes, "Ah, you're 3 minutes late.
You knew this was gonna happen?
Where's? Do you have a gift for me at all?"
A gift? What were you?
Oh, well, maybe not the gift, but I was expecting you to come back with something. After all, it's quite rude for you to leave. I mean, you seek this cure, you seek stuff from me, but you come back with an empty hand. That is not nice.
Bambi's turn, and you're acting like you knew of this and you wanted a gift from it. You expecting her body? If we want that, I need you to come with me before she like loses it on the town.
So why didn't you bring her to me? I mean, why would you have me go all the way to her if you need me to save her? I need my stuff. My equipment is here. It's not over there, is it? Not very smart of you, young dear. Can you please get her to me? And bring the apprentices as well.
Gabby just bewildered, just turns out the door, starts running back. She just no, I cannot. Yeah, she'll run back. I can't.
As you leave, as you leave behind the door that was already open for you, you see a lot of the village carrying the bodies, helping to bring these villagers in, to bring the two bodies to it. The silver dragon is starting to thrash and become untamed, but most of you guys are struggling with that, and you're able to keep her calm and brush her into the door.
Turn back to the fairy. Your gift is coming.
They plop as you all walk in. The rest of the villagers stay
Oh, there's
out.
two Gabbies.
Oh shit! Sorry.
It's a time paradox.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's 5, right? Your picture's small. I gotta figure out how to get the picture bigger. It's away. Anyway, you pop the bodies onto the table. Oh, sorry, you pop the one body onto the table, and the girl, the lady leans over. She goes, "Bring it to me. Bring it to me quickly." She looks like she needs help. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that thing, but we'll see. What do you guys do?
I can help. I heal.
I can also
kinda, like,
heal.
go
I
up
follow.
to
I
her.
also follow up Bastion.
Here's the bring Bambi up. You bring her? Oh, I forgot you can't control her.
I take Bambi. Or somebody
Okay, you
takes
take
Bambi.
Bambi. And she reaches into the window. She reaches into the window, and it just looked like a simple. It looked like a simple painting, but a window at the same time. And she reaches through it. You see the shimmer of the portal, and she reaches her hand and she grabs a syringe, and then she reaches her other hand. She grabs another syringe. And she
Ooh.
goes, one blue, one green. She goes, 50-50. Bunny, choose one.
I guess green.
She stabs as soon as you say it without hesitation. She stabs Bambi. She stabs Bambi with it, and she takes out her notebook and she sees she's starting to take notes as to what is to happen. She's intrigued. Bambi's eyes calm down. Her skin calms down. Everything about her just seems calm as she just lays to the floor and falls asleep. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Only
What
time
did
will
you
tell.
expect to happen?
Don't know. I've only used this a few times.
This
Oh,
is, I'm gonna turn to Gabby.
Look at her.
The
Ooh, she's good.
I see she has the other syringe in her hand, and she goes, "Would be a waste to test it on him, but I am quite curious." She stabs him anyway. She stabs him anyway. He presses it again, takes out her notepad, and just looks. And this one, the red one, as she stabs him, you see the scales again start to shimmer and shake. It takes a few moments, but it is actually quite fast, faster than even she expected. You see a look for surprise in her face, and the scales start to peel off and fade away and almost disintegrate. And the rest of the body starts to just ooze into a puddle of dragon pus and blood and mess. She goes, that one didn't work.
I'll be right back.
She goes, that's a failure. Well, what happened the last 2 times I used it? Let's see here. And she stares at this one and goes, this is more of a success. I wonder if because she's alive. So I have to test that later. Maybe the red one could work if she was alive, but I also have to mess with the chemical capital. And you see she's rambling and not actually paying you guys any more attention. She's now just looking over the body.
What's on her desk?
Where exactly?
Well, what's on the table?
Oh, okay. So on the table you see what's to be a map, an actual map of the region. I'll show you in a bit. There are markings on the map. A lot you might not recognize, but some of the towns and places you do. Again, I'll show you all in a bit. The rest of it is just research notes. It has research about dragons, research about alchemy, research about herbs, and again, this room is not completely as it seems. There's more clutter. There's more experiments in corners and things. There's lots of books around that have journal writings of different subjects and things of that nature. She goes, All right, guys, this is going to take some time, so I think we should go down to the lab so we can do some more experiments. You can leave. You know what? We'll need that body. And she points to the blue dragon that's decrepit and dead. I goes, I'll have something clean that up in a bit, and maybe we can do some more experiments and see what went wrong. In the meantime, everybody, can you guys, if you be here, pick this up and bring it with me? She's quite heavy, and I'm not that strong.
You know she has a name, right?
Yes, I do,
So then address her as such.
but she's not awake. When she wakes, well, as of right now, it doesn't matter. Names are just figurative, right? You, thing, person, it doesn't matter. Especially if you're asleep. Does a tree fall? Does it make a noise? All that type of jazz. She walks away and reaches over to the desk, and it seems to open up. There's a door of such, and she walks down the stairs and off and out. Come, we're here. Not a lot of time.
Bastion, I think you and I are gonna bring Bambi down there.
I'm gonna take a quick peek at this desk.
Again, it's a lot. It's more. That desk actually looks to be notes and diagrams for a small machine. It's about a foot high, a foot wide, has a little spout, and it says group next to it.
Can I read it? Or like quickly skim it?
You're an engineer. A lot of it's a lot of math and equations and things of that nature. It's not how engineer of this works. So unless you know how to read engineering plans, that's all it is. And it's even a makeshift diagram of the machine, like a prototype, you can say.
What I miss?
Everything.
You and I are picking up the dragon and taking it downstairs.
Okay.
There's a secret lab down this way.
Ooh.
And there's engineer schematics for a machine. For was it Droop?
Droop.
Droop.
It's as you know, it's the same drink you guys were drinking.
Yeah.
I want to investigate this little window thingy right here.
Hold on. Some notes real quick. You walk over to the window and it looks like a painting. I mean, it's has a window frame, but it's on the interior instead of flush to the wall. It's very strange. It looks like a beautiful bright day sky. But you know it's nighttime, so it's not quite connecting in your brain. It's almost messes with you. It thinks you into thinking it's daytime today, but it's not. Anything else?
I'm going to follow her.
Okay.
More intent than just figuring out where the hell she's going with it.
Aspen,
what are we seeing?
Aspen, what are you doing?
Go ahead, Aspen.
Aspen?
Steven.
Sorry, my mic was muted. I will go over. Is this a bookcase on the left side?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go over and start looking through the books.
Okay. A lot of books about random subjects, a lot of high level theory, alchemy, high level things about engineering, herbalism. A lot of it looks like journals, though. You can tell that she has very simplistic names on the side of like poison berries and things like that. But when you actually look through the notes, all the writing just kind of seems gibberish in her handwriting, like the writings of a mad woman.
Oh goodness.
All right, and this blue dragon is just like mush at this point, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Be careful, I got the liquor in there.
Liquor. I barely know her.
God damn it! You beat me to it.
So everybody start to go downstairs afterwards, or done looking around here?
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
Metal
Well,
Man, Metal Man, help me carry Bambi down to the lab.
Oh, I thought I already was.
And I'm guessing Aspen would be the other biggest person here.
yeah, I could lift.
I lift, bro.
I
Yeah.
How
lift,
much
bro.
do you
Yeah.
lift, bro?
All right, you, me, and
Bro.
Metal Man.
As you all start to walk down the stairs, it's a bit of a spiraling staircase. The decor does change a bit as soon as you walk through from that lovely wood tone cottage to this classic dungeon built into the stones underneath. She's not shy about it, and she offers you to come down.
This is what we're seeing.
hmm You guys see stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is shiny.
When you guys out here,
What does
Oh,
this?
I don't see my token.
What does this do? And I start
how much?
touching stuff.
Just please wait 1 second. Let me finish these notes, and then I will. Okay, there. Where's oh shit? Where's the dragon? We're like, oh no. Where's Pampi? Can you please put her over here? And she walks over here, and she's just. I'll just take this right out. I can't actually take it out, but
It's Mushu.
so what you see is it looks like a long. It's a tiny dragon, a tiny drake. It's dead. It's been dead and used. It has stitchings across its body as if it was sewn back together a bit, and then put into this containment that had liquid in it. As she presses the button, the liquid tends to go away first, sinks into the whatever it goes, and it opens up. She grabs it, she tosses to the side a bit. It's small. It's very small, like about the size of a dog. The picture does look bigger. I know. She goes, please put him in there. She'll be okay. I promise.
Are you going to shove it in there and just let it die, like that thing?
No, that thing was already dead. I found it. We found it like that. I was just testing on it.
Can I roll insight?
Sure.
Ooh, 22.
She's telling the truth.
Okay.
You feel that she's telling the truth, at least. She's telling the truth. She is very
I kind of just tilt my head and just like, I trust you.
she puts the thing to the side, but just doesn't care about it, which seems odd, even though she told me that she already found it dead. He says, please, you put her in there. This will help her heal up a little bit more faster, and maybe, not sure yet. We'll see. Accelerate the healing process.
How many times have you done this?
None.
So how do you know it's gonna work?
I don't. That's the fun part. I mean, granted, the red one did have some side effects that I did tweak, and that this was supposed to be a good cure. And the last time I used it, I didn't put it in this tank, so I don't know if it's gonna fully accelerate. But I'm pretty sure that she should be healing by now. But I don't know how long it's going to last. We have to see. Again, her mind tends to ramble as she talks, and she's paying in her mind as she's thinking multiple things at once. He puts it in the. You guys put it in the tank. I'm guessing. He presses the button and she just stares at it. Her face. She puts her face up against the glass and stares and looks and as if she's examining it. Writes something down in her book.
I do the same.
Very observant, young one.
I am learning.
I see. The rest should learn from you. um, and you, as you look, you see her scales are going back to normal. Body frame is starting to shrink a bit. It's not happening fast, but it is happening. And she goes, "Good. I think this will work. Hope he doesn't drown." And then she walks away and continues on to the desk. What are you guys doing? Start with Aspen.
I am just looking around the lab. Uh, I want to take a look at what's all on her desk.
Okay. As you can move your character. You should move your
Okay.
character. As you start to look around the desk, she goes, are you trying to learn as well?"
I am interested in what's happening here.
Then you should ask, and you shouldn't touch things. It's not very gentleman of you. This is my stuff. This is my lab. You just don't go around other people's labs touching and prodding. You don't know what can explode or turn you into one of those things. And she points to Bastion, actually.
I'm sorry, I missed that conversation. What about Bastion?
He says she doesn't. He says you shouldn't poke. You shouldn't prod. You don't know what can happen to you. It can actually be turned into one of those things. She points to Bastion instead of the dragon. Uh,
Wait. So you know what Big Gray is?
do I know what he is?
Uh-huh.
He is a statue that came alive. I
Big
mean,
Gray, are you?
I don't know what I am. I woke up this way.
I've heard rumors of his kind. I've done a little bit of research in my day, maybe more than you think, but no, I don't know what he is or who he is, but I would like to. I'm going to learn, but one thing at a time. I'm maybe one thing. We'll see. If I have time, no time. Yeah. Uh, Gabby. Yeah.
Gabby's gonna finally speak up and be like, "Listen, you told me you had a cure, and you told me to bring these guys to you. What is happening here?"
I go, look. He points to the dragon. Here. How else do I have to explain it? I needed you. Wanted to see if you would bring them back. I was hoping I have two test subjects to test on, but apparently that was a bit hard for you guys. And I told you, people want my cure, and I don't understand yet what you're going to do with it. I wish you would have saved him. He was such a good apprentice. He was such
Did
good
you-
help. I'm never going to be finding help like that again. If I might be able to, but then I'll have to create him. Then if I create it, and again, her mind starts to ramble
So-
off on me again.
Do you know what makes them sick?
Yes and no. I have theories. I've had guesses, and that's kind of what I've been doing. I don't know. I'm hoping that this one sticks, and she doesn't melt like the last one. If she doesn't, then we might have some. It might be good. I might have some theories.
Did you test one of your theories on your apprentice?
Well, he asked
Did
me
you
to.
know he was gonna get? He
He was.
asked you to. He
Oh,
asked you to, and he got Bambi sick intentionally.
not intentionally. I mean, I did tell him not to go to dinner today, but he didn't know why. He looked at me all confused. That should have been the first sign. That was my fault. Sorry about that. But again, he loved to test himself. He loved to be. He loved to be a test subject. He's very good apprentice. I told you. Many of his. Look at him. Did you see him? He's probably about the same age, if not younger than Bambi was.
He
Before I
tried
met
to
him,
kill us.
How me that he asked for this to be an experiment done, but he didn't know why not to go out? This This makes no sense. You you basically threatened the whole town with your experiment.
No, again, I knew he'd come back. I mean, eventually he'd have to come back, right? I can cure him, and I did. And you guys came back just in time. I told you. Well, not in time. 3 minutes late, which could have been avoided if you were 3 minutes earlier. I think he might have lived. So if you think about it, it's your fault.
Gabby's just fuming.
Look, I'm sorry, dear. Life is not full of bunny rabbits and joy like you might be accustomed to. There is hard work that needs to be done. There are trials and errors, and he was willing to take one for the team. If I was a dragon, I would do the same thing. And probably done worse to myself. He loved testing himself. He did it before I met him. I stopped him from doing lots of much more horrible things to himself, in hopes that we can cure this, and we did. I hope. Anyways, we've come very close.
You've tried
What
to
are you-
help, and
I chime
I
in.
give you a pat on the head, helping.
I want to chime in.
Yes.
I agree. Life is hard, but there's no need to be so callous about it. These are
Should I?
lives.
You are correct. Should I cry? Should I? Do you want me to bend down in tears now, or should I just continue studying, continue knowledge, continue growth? I mean, that is what's going to help everybody. It's going to help the rest of these dragons, not me crying. If you want me to waste 10 minutes crying over Bambi, over the apprentice that was a very good apprentice, fine. But to me, it's a waste of time. It's not that I'm sad. It's not that I'm unhappy. It's not that I'm happy. I'm not joyful that he died. I am quite sad. And even this conversation is meaningless in the long run because in an hour, you're going to forget about him. Sadly to say. I'm just more realistic about it.
Gabby's gonna chime up. I need a cure for my dragon, and he's not gonna fit in one of those tubes.
You are correct. You're very correct. And
What
I'm
are you-
not.
What are you gonna do if this experiment doesn't work? Are you expecting us to bring you more dragons?
Well, not quite. I mean, first we have to figure out, is it just the dragonborn? Is it the other side of him that helped? Is it just the dragon side? I mean, there's lots of experiments that needs to be done. And I don't think any of you want me to dissect her, correct?
No.
Well,
No, you're very
just
correct.
just asking. Just asking. Yeah, I had to ask, of course. And I won't. I promise.
Could I
Just put your hands up.
fucking dead one?
Oh, I would have been if it didn't melt. That would have been interesting to dissect the dead one. I mean, then I could have seen what made it. And I don't know. But then it's DNA, and I don't have the time.
Huh?
And again, your mind starts to
What'd you say?
ramble. I know there's a spell here somewhere that could probably help. And she starts to
What
ramble
that
around
keep
through her
asking me?
stuff. Anybody want to do anything of interest as she's rambling about? Gabby, you still talking? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm over here on her glass. I just put my paw on the glass and I'm basically praying for her to be all right.
I like that.
No, Gabby's not gonna argue anymore. She's just gonna sit on her bum.
Fuck, that's one we're not Aspen. Sorry.
I'm writing things down in my notebook.
Okay.
I'm gonna write down everything that is happening.
Okay. As Heaven starts praying, Danny,
Mm-hmm.
is that you in the background?
I'm eating.
Oh, okay. You see Tavern.
What are you eating?
He said muting. I
Bulgogi.
Jesus.
I just heard somebody's background music or somebody talking. That's why it was weird. I didn't know if that
Oh,
was
you
you.
probably maybe you heard cat in the background. I don't know.
Yeah. I again, you see her actually form back to her humanoid shape. At this point, it's been about 20 minutes of talking, rambling, you know, research notes and things. Dead quiet silence of eeriness. There's also a dead, dragon on the floor. Just FYI, if anybody's interested. But yeah, you see her the human on the floor, and she actually touches the glass where Ivan is touching, and you see her put her hand up against it, and it looks like she's praying with you.
Wait, who is the doctor? Whatever.
Bambi.
girl? Oh,
Bambi in the glass.
In the
oh,
glass.
oh,
glass.
okay, okay.
I realize I realize what's happening, and I call to the other guys. Guys, I think something's happening over here.
Ah, yes, it worked, Eureka!
I'm kind of more
I
focused on the desk over here. I'm just really curious.
I go. She looks over and she sees the wounds. Again, she's gone back to normal, but she still has a bit of the wounds. And it goes, go give her a few more minutes. Give her about 10 minutes. She should be healed up in that thing. But looks like a success. I'm glad to hear that. Now to make more
I was gonna say, what's the next step then?
Make more what?
of the cure. Well, I need more. No, you're not gonna like this, young one. But I need more test subjects. Test subjects.
Absolutely not.
You
Well,
want us to?
not kill them. First off, that would be inappropriate.
How are we gonna find somebody who's willing to volunteer to subject themselves to this change?
Do you volunteer the sheep outside to be slaughtered?
That is different.
Why?
The
They are not people.
We're
Neither
You
are the
eating
cannot
them.
dragons.
think.
We eat them. We kill them so we can eat them. You're killing people because you just want to experiment.
I never said anything about killing. I have a cure. We need to find out the
yeah,
cure.
I guess we have a cure now. That's not a really much more of an experiment. We can try to catch you the feral ones, but it's gonna be such a
You guys
pain.
aren't ready for a big one. You can
Right.
barely take her as she looks at the robot and Aspen, who looks pretty hurt. I mean, it looks like what did she fight you? I don't actually know if she fought back, but since you grabbed her, brought her over, I'm guessing not. I'm guessing it was the other one, but who fought you? Maybe he turned feral first. And if he turned feral and she bit him, and he turned feral right away, that's quite interesting. And how long would it take for her to turn feral? And again, the rambling is going on in her mind. So check.
uh,
Huh?
would Gabby know where the smaller dragons are staying?
There are a lot of small dragons all around the lands. Like the trails aren't safe anymore. You know this.
Yeah.
Everywhere because of random dragon sightings. Some bigger than this, some smaller than this, and it's all it is very random. And you have noticed patterns of certain types of dragons have been clustering more towards the where the mountains to the north side, the east. Before they're very different. Like they were of that land, and it clustered over there. So like the more fiery, bronzy,
Yeah.
radiant type dragons were in that area.
Is anybody even equipped to try to catch one of these guys?
Hmm. No, I mean I'm not, but you five look smart.
We can talk
He
to
likes
it
learning.
and tell it that we care.
That's not smart.
Oh, sweet robot. If only that worked the first 6 times.
It says,
By the way,
listen,
I'm dying for this robot.
listen, I don't know how to capture a dragon. I mean, honestly, if I did, I wouldn't have used Apprentice Poe. And me nor Apprentice Poe are strong enough to go out and grab even one this size. Or honestly, and she picks the one that's on the floor that nobody kind of paid attention to. We're just not equipped. I mean, I'm smart, but I'm not that's well, maybe I am that smart and I could create. Then I'll have to test you. And he points to Bastion and goes, if we have time, I might be able to test you more. And if I can recreate more of you, maybe we can make an army. But that's different. That's later. Oh, I'm sure Danny's listening. It's
What?
not. She points to you. She goes, I can test you more. I might be able to create more of you. And if I can create more of you, then I can use you to capture them. And I don't need you 5. But then that would take a few years.
Or
Don't know.
or
Or
you
what?
don't touch Big Bray, and you make it good for us if we get you these dragons.
I definitely make it good.
How?
I have anything you want. And she walks over to a vault over here, opens it up, and you see it mess within magic and mechanical components and flicks it open, and you see treasure, gold, diamonds, items, magics. And I was just, look, you can have all this if you can figure out a cure. This is stuff. I don't need stuff. I need a cure. I need to cure everything. And she slams it closed. If material objects is what you wish, then fine, as long as I can help these dragons.
I need information.
That's true. So you need to know how to kill a dragon. Quite a predicament. You see her deep in thought.
All right, I am so sorry. I missed the last like 30 seconds of this.
I'm sorry, what was the last thing you heard then? What was the last thing you heard?
Hang on, I got heavily distracted. Let me try to remember. I know she lifted up the other one and said it was difficult to find people like this.
Okay. And yeah, and then this guy, Eddie Mambo asks, what's in it for us?
What the fuck was that?
Controller
Somebody
fell,
fell.
sorry.
Eddie Mambo asks, what's in it for us? And she went over to a vault, opened the vault, and showed treasure, gold, items, whatever your heart desired in it. It's very large treasure trove of items. And goes back up and said, if this material object is what you wish, then fine. It's
That's
all she cares about is finding the proper cure for these dragons.
She also did say that she contemplated experimenting on Bastion to make more of him.
that was for later. Yeah, Gabby's gonna look around the room and be like, I can most likely help you find one, but I cannot catch that thing.
You are correct. By yourself, no. But there's 5 of you. I'm sure you 5 can think of something smart.
I asked the
Say if any-
doctor, how certain are you that you can cure the dragons?
I was about as certain as anybody else.
Mhm.
We don't seem very certain though.
Well, then more certain than you.
Well,
Nice.
more than what we've got.
From what I'm seeing, I'm a little more confident than I was before.
All right,
No.
I'm in.
You son of a bitch, I'm
Son of a bitch.
Say it as Bastion.
in. You son of a bitch, I'm in.
It says I have more research to do. So if you wish, you can go to the town. I'm pretty sure the tavern's empty now. They have some rooms there, room and board. I'm guessing you can do it for free. I don't think anybody's gonna complain about you staying there. Um, he's right here. She's the owner. Tell him the doctor sent you. If anybody asks you or tries to fight you on it, I'm sure they won't, though. Not many people. Well, they'll be sad that they don't have drinks today. Lock up, will you? Otherwise, people might try to steal the truth. Oh, one more thing. Is there anybody who ate the droop bean?
I
Did
did.
anybody?
I didn't know what to do
No.
with it.
No.
Eddie.
Huh?
Someone
Eddie
did.
drink it?
Wait, what was the question?
Did anybody eat the
anyone-
droop bean?
Bambi
I think it was
put
just
a
Eddie.
bowl of beans.
Just
Did I-
Eddie?
Did I eat? No, I drank.
I
She-
thought
she
Aspen
brought
did.
us
Aspen,
drink.
you didn't?
There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, she says there's nothing wrong with it. I just wanted to know what you thought of it. I created that. I found that. It was one of my inventions. What did you think?
Mental note: never drink that.
She walks over to the back of
I
the
was
table.
not a fan of it.
She grabs a cup. And says, oh, why not?
I
I thought it tastes interesting.
I quite
Drink it in the
enjoyed
morning. You like it in the morning. Try the beans as well. It was really well the beans. It's actually what I make the droop out of.
Gabby really wants to take some. But
As you reach your paw out, I just slowly lower her plate down.
And she reached from her pocket and she takes droop when she sees. She goes and does a swallowing motion. She does not chew. Mm-mm. Interesting. I love that.
oh my god. Yeah, Gabby puts her paw down. Ugh.
Offered you. I have experiments. She walks over to the taps on the glass and goes, "You okay?" Bambi shakes her head. Just breathe normal. Pretty sure you should be okay. If not, let me know. I'll find out.
How's is Bambi like recovering a bit more in there?
Yeah, it's been about 10 minutes. She looks the closure's fully healed. She just looks to be resting. Butt
Nice.
naked, by the way. So yes,
Oh.
you do see everything.
Oh,
And,
Fuck yeah.
it's a very interesting, dragonborn, beautiful, voluptuous body.
It's a lusty Argonian maid.
Oh what?
Lusty Argonian maid.
Green man,
Yeah.
why are you sweating so much?
I'm just gonna quickly walk away.
And pull the classic perv.
You know, heat sinks, right?
So you guys leave. Go back to the tavern.
Yeah.
Oh wait, where's the doctor?
She's here. Well, she's headed underneath.
under, yeah.
I'm just gonna walk back to her. Are feral dragons okay? What, Jesus Christ? Fucking jump scare.
Did it go away right away, or did it stay there?
No, it just
It stays
stayed there.
Okay, until you guys close it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are feral dragons okay, or do we have to deal with more transforming folks?
That's a good question. Well, I don't need any more of them. Points to her, because I think I figured out how to cure them, so don't need more of those. But if you find non-feral bigger ones, that would be very interesting. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. About 3 years.
Okay.
Before we leave, I just walk up to the dock. Not at my desk right now, so if you could just move me. With the concerned look on my face, I just say, please just look after her.
I go. May the goddess Kukut. How do you pronounce it?
Cow cat.
Huh?
Cow cat.
May the goddess Kukut, Cowcat look after her.
Cow
At the
cat?
car?
Thank
Cow-
you.
Does everybody leave? Go to the
Yep.
tavern? Or anything
Yes.
else?
I'm following
Gabba
you
goes
guys.
back to the tavern.
I'm about to ADD and start touching things.
As you do work walking over, Bastion, you do see. You can't see the writing because you can't tell, and it's just quickly on one of the books that are open. But you see the very similar pendant that you have around your neck. You see it on there.
The pendant itself, or like the type of language you mean? What do you mean?
You see a picture of the pendant, but then the language underneath is written in that crazed gibberish that she tends to write in.
Oh, I reach out for it. I definitely try to look at it.
Again, it's just a book. You actually see it over here as you were about to leave. It's just a book. Again, you can't make out heads or tails of it.
Oh. What is this?
It's
I direct it to the doctor.
a book. Research notes. Something along. No longer need it. Or maybe need it. We'll find out.
This pendant, this writing, it's similar to what I have here. And I kind of lift my pendant off my chest.
I go, well, yes, you have one of those. I've done research on it.
One of those. There are more.
It's said to be. It's said to be many. Or many items of power. Or one of many. I don't actually know if it's the same or different. But there's only way we're going to find out. Can I have yours for a second?
It was left to me by my creator. I do not take it off.
Shame. I think I could make improvements. It's not.
I cannot part with it. Can you take me to my creator?
Sure, tell me who he is.
I don't know.
Then that would be quite hard, wouldn't it?
Could you find out?
Yes.
How? What do I need to do?
I do not know, but eventually we'll find that answer together, I guess.
You see my eyes light up green with, like, I guess, happiness.
Shakes her head. Okay. I really wanted the pendant. I could have used it.
For what?
Excuse me?
For what?
I'd create more, to create better ones, create.
You said improvements.
Yes.
Sounds like greed to me. Walk away.
This lady wants to make duplicates of everything. She wants to make her fucking army.
Do I want it green? No, it's red. Actually, I don't know what color it is. I'm guessing it's red.
Oh, the pendant?
The pendant.
Yeah.
Again,
Oh no,
sure.
I said greed, not green.
Oh, you said
No,
green.
Greed, yeah.
No,
How do
if,
you
if,
say
if,
green?
she misheard green, then fucking that's her.
Yeah, I heard green. All right. Again, she's taking notes, making sure she's okay, taking vital signs on the weird machine. Paying you no mind. Everybody leaves.
Yep. I pull on Bastion's arm. All right, let's go, Tin Man.
I think he started to walk away
Okay,
from you already.
Catman.
Man.
I'm the Scat Man.
Ba-ba-ba-da-bo.
We're just gonna stare at this. Stare at this. Don't really need a map or anything. As you leave the town,
It's not
you
enough,
notice.
Danny. I'm not immersed.
Mhm.
I said
Yeah,
it's
right.
not enough, Danny. I'm not immersed.
As you leave the house and you go into the town, you realize there's actually not much to this town. There's not much to look at. There's not much to be to. There's a bar, and there's a bar. There's a marketplace that is currently closed. This is quite late at this time. Um, not really a marketplace, but like yeah, marketplace for trade where they just most of their farm work and things are traded between each other. You can kind of see the stations of like a farmer's market with empty shelves as you go by, and then the sheep that came off the boat. Um, the boat is gone. You have no idea what happened to the boat that came here. It kind of dropped in and ran. Um, the again boat guy's gone too. Obviously, there's only few things of note here in this entire place. It's going to be the lighthouse where Dr. Abel's house is actually connected to, where you guys just came from. Um, you didn't see an entrance through the lighthouse when you were there, but it has to be one, right? It's a lighthouse. The lighthouse also doesn't work. When you look up, you see it every now and then flicker a bit, but it's off completely. It's not doing what a lighthouse should do, especially in the dark, in the night, and then in the fog of this area. And as you look up, you notice that above the town, not in the town, but above the town, is very cloudy. It's very foggy, um, keeping it obscure. And if you look, because again, it's not a farm, it's not a big farm, it's a lot of flatlands around. You notice that the fog does extend around it and helps cover it a bit. Again, and that's all there is to this place. It's not much besides random people's houses and stuff. I'm guessing everybody goes to the tavern for a night's rest, or is there anything that anybody want to do?
Nope,
I,
I'm good
I,
for the tavern.
I need to heal.
Okay, why you can get hurt?
I did. I need to heal.
All right, so everybody,
Sorry, I guess can I? You said that there's sheep farmers around here, right? Or wooloo
yeah,
farmers.
yes,
Oh,
yes.
Are they actually out and about right now?
Not at this time. I mean, no, not at this time. They were out
Okay.
earlier, just before dusk, to usher the sheep in there, and you can see the sheep if you want to go talk to the sheep. I don't know.
Hey,
sorry.
that might be a rabbit, but I
I
never
know. I
heard.
forget. Yeah, I forget to do that.
Do you speak sheep?
Well, right. Not all animals know each other.
Okay. Also, I'm in the mind frame of the doctor right now as well, being sarcastic and smart ass. So,
Mhm.
so like I'm talking to the sheep. Anyway.
No, if they're not out and about, I'm not gonna bother them. I'll go back to the place for the night's sleep.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody rests. It's morning time. You guys look and scoundrel around in the tavern itself. I guess we can show the tavern. Doesn't really matter.
Was that a long rest?
Yeah, yeah. Everybody, the long rest if you want. The deep. Yeah.
Sweet, sweet spell
I'm gonna
slots.
delete the people because you don't really need people right now. We're just you know it's here. You know if you want to walk to something to say, you want to walk to it or look at it. Again in the morning, you come
Why did
down.
my HP change?
What did it change to?
I went from 31 to 27.
Weird. I must have put the wrong button.
No, I hit long rest. The fuck? Manage HP.
I found that my HP does when I do it, my HP doesn't change when I hit
Yeah,
long
why
rest.
did
I
your
have to
HP go up?
physically change
That's
it.
weird. That's weird. We should have max H. Again, I didn't write the notes, but when you do level, we are rolling for HP. That's how I'm gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
I gave everybody max HP now, and you can reroll. I want you to reroll all once. That's fucked up. But you are rolling for HP. I'm not gonna give out max because then I gotta get max all the bad guys, and then it just becomes unbalanced. And I don't want to do that weird. They have a. I don't understand the function of the fixed in the system, the way it does it. Like it does it randomly almost. It's really weird. I don't like that either. So we'll know what you roll. We'll all roll once you level, then you know what it is. All right. But I gave everybody max for the first three levels.
Okay.
So I'm glad I did because I got fucked up. So everybody rest. Again, when you wake up in the morning, you realize you guys are hungry. You look around and you see refrigerated in a makeshift way, where it's just using a box with ice in it. She was a dragon. She was a female ice dragon, so a lot of refrigeration came from her. Not melting yet, but there's a chest with all of the meat in it. So if you wish to cook it or use it, there is opportunity to make like simple steak and vegetable things like that. There's also lots of beans, lots of the drought beans that are quite tasty. If anybody, I don't know if anybody tried it yet, but they realize that it is quite tasty and interesting.
I guess as a rabbit, I'll go for the beans.
Randy,
Yeah.
been 2 days. Why? You're not. You're good now. I'm just saying, but you know,
I know.
been a few days.
I point at the meat. Be careful with salmonella and parasites eating this meat.
Are we on the board? I don't see my own character.
No, again, it's just if you're gonna do something, just say you do it.
Where would we all be kind of at the moment?
Anywhere you want to be. Again, you guys came downstairs. You were in your. There are rooms up there that are just basic rooms. At the top they use as an inn, but not because she doesn't actually want people up there. Mostly her rooms, and you realized it was her room. And
I'm gonna cook myself a little simple meal.
okay, so you eat a nice breakfast. Anybody else eating breakfast or besides?
Can I have one too? And then I'll
I
as
I
I'm
will
walking to the
also
bathroom.
eat some breakfast.
Okay.
Just gotta,
Yeah.
gotta drain the goblin lizard.
I follow the goblin into the bathroom and it just
No,
start,
big
just
great,
starts,
big great.
just
No, no,
starts
no, no,
staring.
no, 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 no. You wait out here, outside the facilities.
We'll get to train the goblin.
What is that?
This, it's a bathroom where I haven't pulled anything out yet. It's a bathroom where we defecate, urinate, but privately, huh? So please, wait.
And
Okay.
I cover my eyes and turn around.
I'm gonna poorly attempt to push him out the restroom.
Both of you guys roll perception.
Perceive me. 16.
Okay.
Nat 20, 23.
So you notice that the toilets seem to have a filter on it. It's not average piping. You don't actually know. It's kind of like you would picture it as like what do you call those porta potties? You know, because it's not proper plumbing here, but there are toilets there, and the toilets have a filter on it, and it looks like they can almost like I guess like an ashtray can pull up the tray and pick out the manure and then reuse it, then recycle the water however you need.
Ew.
Ew. If anyone has purified water.
I was gonna say that any of those who drink the coffee for the first time, it did make them feel as if they had to use the bathroom, only because coffee is a natural laxative.
So am I succeeding in coaxing Bastion out the restroom?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Max, did you leave? I don't know.
Are you in a stall right now, or like you pushed me right outside?
From here. I'm pushing you outside so I
Yeah.
could go into a stall.
Okay. So as soon as you go into the stall, I feel like I just still turn around and wander inside of it.
Inside the stall?
No, just inside the bathroom, the restroom in general, and I start like playing with the sinks and the other stall toilets.
Oh, okay.
And then I cast shape water.
What are you doing with the water?
Yeah, what are you doing? That's my job. What are you doing with the water?
I was waiting for him to ask. Like, don't forget to wash your hands, Goblin Man. And then I throw some of the toilet water on top of him.
What the fuck?
Hygiene is important.
No. Yes, thank you. Fuck.
And then I just walk away. Anybody else?
So Aspen, what are you doing, Aspen?
I'm
I know
eating
Tevin.
breakfast with everyone else.
Oh, you're the one who made breakfast? Sorry. Or was that was Tavin, right?
Yep, that was me. I'm making
You
breakfast.
made breakfast. So what are you eating? Just to clarify, they have beans. They have.
We got some beans. I made some
Got
eggs.
them beans.
Yeah, okay.
Some beans. I got some eggs going on.
Everybody drinks coffee in the morning. That's nice. You try it with milk this time.
I'm drinking tea, monk.
Okay, monkey. That's
Oh,
true.
not monk, but cleric.
I watched a show called From. It's a horror show. And for some fucking reason, there's like constantly, do you want tea? Do you want tea? Hey, do you want tea?
Oh, so you're okay with watching a horror show, but you can't play a fucking horror game.
Yeah, I can't play horror games because I'm by myself. I'm with my wife. I feel protected. So.
Are you gonna protect him like his wife can?
Maybe. How long have you been together, Danny?
That's a fucked up show.
Oh my god.
You know what, Danny? I will play
Up in my head
the game with
nowadays.
you.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
don't know
I
why.
volunteer.
I can watch a horror movie, no problem, like just whatever it is, the more fucked up shit. But for some reason, playing a game nowadays is just like, nope, fuck that. Like it's too immersive. So I'm like, I know Resident Evil scarred me.
Yo, I was stressed out playing Silent Hill 2. It was really good.
I've heard good things about Silent Hill
It was
2.
really
I almost
good.
bought it. I'm like, I'm by myself. I'm not doing this. Fuck it. I ended up buying New World.
I can watch a horror movie. I'm just gonna be the biggest bitch after it.
My wife
I can watch it just fine. I'll be fine. Hour after, when I'm all by myself, nope.
Yeah, my wife gets nightmares and shit almost every time we watch something fucked up. So we have to watch an episode of The From because the first season's more fucked up than the second one so far. Well, at least the first half of the first season. But this like the concept of what's going on is fucked up. But she has to watch something like a comedy afterwards, otherwise she's like, "That's gonna be fucked up nightmares."
Yeah.
It's like it's
going back to sleep, going to bed like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so she's like no, we can't. But then it's made by people do Lost, so now it's just like fucking watching episodes of Lost now, like more questions than answers. Anyway, we're digressing. Everybody ate breakfast. Everybody, again, I just want to know who had coffee, who didn't. I just want to know who had the beans, who did it. I just want to know who had the steak and who did it.
I had the beans.
I haven't touched the thing.
When you eat the beans, it's a unique sensation. After you eat the bean, you almost feel like it's like super sweet, almost like candy, almost like it's actually, you guys eat canepas? Like that. It's like eating a canepa. It's very weird, right? I don't know how many Spanish people we never know if I can kidnap us, but fuck it.
Well,
You know,
Canepas is Puerto Rican. Maybe
I
they
know
don't
that's
know him
why
as
I'm like,
Oh,
Limoncillos.
arepa.
No, Arepa's
no,
different.
this
Okay.
Canepa's a
that was
fruit.
the lemon thing. Yeah, it was like a
Canepas. Yes, I know those.
I don't.
like that.
Dude,
I'm
I have gone all over the place looking for those here
Me
in the
too.
Cannot
States.
find
They
Oh
any
my
don't
in
god,
Georgia.
exist.
me neither. We went to this super ghetto market that's called a swat shop, and it's like if you need a T-shirt made by like 500 T-shirts made, this is the place to go. If you need a gun, this is the place to go. If you need like, yeah, it's
Holy
America.
shit, Kevin's online now.
oh shit. Hey, Kevin.
I've been on the whole time. You guys were just in the campaign. I didn't want to
Ah,
interrupt.
well, I'm sorry
Yeah,
about
so
that.
Since when?
since
I think he,
since 8:30, I've been there. I just
yeah,
didn't say.
I think I heard
Yeah,
you in the middle of combat, and I was like, well,
Bro is
yeah,
using
so like now
like a
I'll have to introduce you
1940s
next week.
phone.
Yeah, no.
yeah.
World War II ass microphone. Holy shit.
No, I'm driving. That's the thing. I'm just
Oh,
looking
okay.
for parking.
Oh,
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah. I was in the campaign, and I'm like,
Whoa.
Whoa, you're breaking
Oh,
up.
it's turned techno.
He sounds like
hell yeah.
Bastion.
All right, let me finish this up. Thanks, Kevin. We'll talk to you. I'll talk to you in a bit, and we'll try to get you
Yeah.
for. I'll get you included next week. No problem. I
Yeah,
know
no,
Jack will work with you, so
yeah. I got you.
all right.
Drive
Um,
safe.
what was I saying? Oh, I just wanted to know what he ate. Oh, the canepas. It tastes like canepas. Doesn't matter. I was looking for them. Right? That's what I was saying. Doesn't matter. Going back to the game. They taste like canepa, but instead of just the outside, the entire thing is that nice soft. And it again, you swallow it instead of biting it because of the pit in the middle. And it's if you try to bite it, you realize you can't. Say swallow, so you swallowed it. Again, very good. Afterwards, whatever else you eat actually gives you an opposite effect in your taste buds. This is actually quite fun. So when you go to eat the lamb tastes like candy. It's weird. It's a weird sensation. Anything sour now becomes sweet for about 3 minutes.
You looked in this campaign?
I'm gonna start pocketing a bunch of these beans.
The coffee tastes phenomenal afterwards. Phenomenal. The bitter taste, it's like drinking the sweetest juice you've ever had. It's sweet but not sickening sweet. It's just perfect. It's
Did she
like
not
drinking
give
pure
us
coffee.
the beans with the coffee?
She put it on the table and she
Oh,
told you,
that's
"Here, try this."
LOL.
She she's a bit of bimbo,
There's
so
a lot
she
going on.
yeah, a lot of you. She's by herself. Would have been
Okay.
would have been a better seller. um, yeah. You eat. You all, you all have a good meal. You feel nice. You feel sturdy. You feel refreshed. New day. Um, what do you guys do?
I will go and find Bastion. See where he see what he's up to.
who's eating right now?
Everybody's done eating.
Everybody's done eating.
Yeah, you guys either some eat by yourselves or some if you wished, and some like Gabby. She seems like a loner. And doesn't really like you guys. Um, but everybody else, most of the people kind of probably eat together.
I said we should gather everyone so we can decide on our next course of action.
And you're all kind of gathered already.
Good job, everyone.
I'm just standing completely still, watching everyone.
It's like we need to find a plan to catch one of these things, and we need like a cage or rope or hole.
Do we
don't know if
even
any-
know where they are or where to look?
Outside.
Maybe the local town.
Well, he's not wrong.
Maybe the
I don't
local
know
town
where one-
folks.
It's like I don't know where one exactly is, but if you give me some time, I can definitely find one. But finding it and catching it are two different things. The feral ones are not as tactful. Does anybody have any hidden talents in the art of restraint?
Well, I mean, the most I can do is I can speak dragon. Doesn't really help much if they're gone feral.
Perhaps if you talk friendly to it.
God damn it.
I think we should talk to the local town folks, see if they've heard anything.
Or anything
Might as
about
well.
how to catch one?
No, just where we can find one.
Well, finding one isn't the problem, and the catching it's the problem.
Oh, yeah.
Shall we talk to some townspeople to find someone knowledgeable?
Why don't we split into two teams? One team will go out to try and find where these things are located, and the other will work on ways to catch them.
I don't mind that idea.
Not a bad idea. Not a bad plan.
Big Gray, what do you eat?
Eat?
Eat. Yeah.
I just stand there watching him.
I'm just gonna stare back at you, confused.
In all our time together, I've never seen him eat anything.
I never thought about eating.
You ever feel hungry?
Hungry?
Okay, no, never mind.
Like a pain in your, and I like gesture on my belly, like pain here.
But on you.
I kind
But
of
on
knock,
you.
I knock on my belly and it just makes a reverberating sound. No, no pain.
All right, I just pat his shoulder like, we'll just find you some rocks.
Where are you
Should
gonna
I
put the rock?
should I try to eat?
Don't hurt yourself, buddy. Let's just.
We could try another time.
We'll try another time.
I feel left out.
No one's excluding you. Just was curious is all. So the teams, who's
Alright.
going with who?
I will volunteer to be with the group that will try and find the dragons.
Well, sounds like you're coming with me then.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. Okay.
I will go on that team as well.
Actually, I think I'd rather take the robot, and I think you need to go help him talk to some people about finding a way of getting a trap done.
Well, I'm a healer. If you run into a dragon and not without expecting it, you may need some healing. The other group is
True.
much the group just looking for information is much safer.
Yeah, 3 big guys, they go get the dragon. We, you and me, information.
I will go where I'm most useful.
I'm not that great at talking to people. My
It's
survival
okay.
instincts are far better at finding the dragon.
Well, one of them can talk to dragons. One of them is strong as hell, and the other one is Big Ray. I mean, that seems qualified enough to take a dragon down or look for one. No.
So we're gonna let the healer risk the healer being the first one attacked because they don't realize the dragon's right behind them.
I helped fix up Toots a little bit, right? So I feel too. But have some faith in here, little bunny girl.
Oh, and also I
I'm
speak.
talking about the big cat. He's
I-
also a healer.
Yeah, and also speaks dragon.
Yeah, that's why he goes to the dragon.
I feel like we're kind of glossing over that.
He
Oh,
tried to
God.
talk to the blue one. That didn't work out. He tried to talk to Toots. That also didn't work out. But maybe if we're lucky, they'll talk back to him this time.
If they're maybe if they're feral but not transformed into, well, they're feral but not transformed into the crazy feral, maybe they'll talk to us.
Do you want to go confront the dragon before we even set up the trap for the dragon?
Well, they don't have to confront it per se.
We're not
They could
confronting
just see
him.
it.
Well,
We're
you're
just
trying to go
we're
talk
just
to
going to
him.
locate it.
Okay, so you're not going to go talk to him yet.
No, we will not engage.
But in case
We
they
will
do get
only
engaged,
observe.
at least they have Dragon Tongue. Right, Dragon Tongue?
Right.
Yeah, see?
Haven, by the way.
Ah, yeah.
Hi, I'm
whatever you say,
Bastion.
whatever you say, DT.
You call me DT.
Dragon Tongue.
Dragon
Trying
tongue.
to-
After
Oh
an
my
hour
God.
of you guys eating, talking, and playing,
Playing.
oh, not prepared. Okay, you actually see Dr. Abel walk in, and
Doctor
she,
who?
Abel,
The doctor.
Abel,
Oh,
Abel,
got you. It was like cutting in and out a bit for me.
yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry, Dr. Abel. She walked in. She says, "I'm hungry," and she opens up. You hear the keys open up the door. She opens up the lock. She walks in with Bambi and locks the door. He goes. Bambi has a robe on and some of Dr. Abel's makeshift clothes, but it's not fully clothed because her figure and those two figures don't match, right?
yeah.
Bambi scurries upstairs to her room, guest dress, and while she's there, Dr. Abel goes, I'm hungry. I hope she comes back soon. I need coffee, more beans, bacon, eggs. Oh, that's right. We don't have eggs. Hmm. How's it going, guys?
I just kind of looked at her dumbfounded. I'm like, we gonna address what just all of that?
What? No eggs? I apologize. The trade over here is not that good, so we don't really have chickens.
Not the eggs. Uh, Bambi.
I, I cured her. Remember you complained about it because you thought I was gonna kill her or something? She's good. She's upstairs.
She's good. She's fine.
I hope so. We'll find out.
I just sigh. I'll take
I mean,
it.
I don't actually know. I mean, I would have to do more research, and you were forbid me from cutting her open. Now, if I can cut her open, I can figure out if her DNA says that she will turn in feral. But I'm not allowed to do that right now.
Or ever.
No, because I did take blood, so I'll work on that today. I'm allowed to take blood, right?
Blood is fine.
Yeah.
Blood is fine.
You
As
can
long as
hold
she
on.
still
You
has
can
some
take
left.
you can take a non-lethal amount of blood.
That.
Docs, you got me.
I'm learning.
Wait, from
He
who?
laughed. Bambi.
Oh.
Bambi. 'Cause we
Only
can
with
say,
her consent, man.
oh yeah, she has to be
That
awake
two.
too.
That three actually. Yes.
3. Okay.
So do I ask
You,
her
you
now?
you can take blood with consent and a non-lethal amount.
So do I ask her now that if I can take the blood that I already took when she was passed out, and as I healed her and saved her life?
We're
No,
Yeah.
we're just gonna move past that.
Take more later.
Yes. Again, you guys keep misinterpreting these. Whatever. Forget it. I'm hungry. Who's making dinner? Lunch. Breakfast.
I can.
Sorry. Who else?
I got
I'll
you.
wait for that. Okay.
Oh.
She sits
And
down. Oh,
I make up some breakfast for her. No eggs, beans, and steak.
I can help.
No middleman. I got this. Don't worry.
Oh.
You can bring the plate to her.
Okay.
Cooking noises, cooking noises, cooking noises.
You make her the food. She gets down. Dandy comes back and starts cleaning up the place. You see her as if she's shaken up and she's not even talking. She's just could talk. She says thank you, she says hello, and keeps it moving. She's not her chipper self, but probably because she almost died. Right?
Oh, yeah, that.
Clean up the blood, and as the blood as she wipes away her own blood, she kind of you see she is shaken. But again, it's all Dr. Abel eats your food and loves it. Takes the beans and eats the beans no problem. Goes to the bathroom, comes back with a tray, and you see her like walk over. She goes to the bathroom and comes back with a tray or a filter or whatever. She comes back over here and you see her squeezing something into a pot. And
Who does?
and
Everybody?
yeah, everybody's looking at her
Okay.
as she does it. She squeezes it into a pot and she's like almost like a cheesecloth. Like she took all the remainings and put it into a cheesecloth, and you see her. She puts on two gloves and you see her pick out the beans and puts it into what looks to be like a boiling pot. And she goes, Bambi, your next batch is here. And puts it down.
Wait.
And then walks over back to her desk and continues eating. She goes, so what's the plan for today?
Wait, you said she came from the bathroom?
Yeah.
Batch of what?
I'm sorry, right? I go, she goes, to fruit beans to make the fruit juice? So the fruit?
From
Can I do
From the bathroom?
command forget on myself?
Command forget.
Like if I pointed at a mirror.
This,
Why does
I don't know
everyone look green?
as she
I
sips
was
her
born
coffee.
this way, Big Ray.
Wait,
You're
is
greener.
it the? I'm sorry, I did not. She just says bigger batches here from walking out of the bathroom. Do we even see what the batch is of?
Yeah, so you watch. She's our.
Put
You
two
kind
and
of
two
think
together,
about it.
Zoe.
Kind of great think about it. Goes to the bathroom. She takes out one of the filters with some stuff on it. She goes to. You saw her go over to one of the tables, like like the dishes and bowls and things of that nature. And she squeezed like puts it onto a cheesecloth, squeezes it out the juice, and then picks out what looks to be the beans, but they're more shriveled up, and puts it into a boiling pot, starts to boil, and then tells cooking dish, I should say, and then tells her that the next batch is there.
This is worse than the fucking coffee that comes from the monkeys.
I think
That's where
that's
that
where
idea
he got
came
the
from.
inspiration from. Yep. Yep.
Oh my god! And Gabby's been eating it because she doesn't eat meat.
Gross.
Gabby just straight up throws up in the corner.
The
She
beans
can't.
aren't bad. The beans aren't bad. The beans are good. The beans are beans.
The
There's
beans
nothing
are
wrong with eating the
shit.
beans.
The beans
wanna-
came from the
Oh.
filter.
The coffee comes from the shit. The coffee comes from the beans that they create. The beans are good. You eat the beans, you shit the beans out, and then that is what she takes and then turns that into coffee grinds and then coffee. So the coffee that you guys drank that tasted phenomenal after eating the beans is what is made of that. But it gets burnt out, so what does it matter?
It is poop coffee. It's poop. It's poop coffee.
Yeah, it's poop coffee.
It's
It's
poop coffee.
Drut is also backwards to DRUT for third.
I'm glad I had tea.
Everyone is making
I-
a face. It's not the face of
The
deliciousness.
Haragon doesn't need to be drinking coffee covered in human shit and like or what was
not
once
covered anymore.
fertilized in it.
It's not covered anymore. It gets
Ah.
I fucking
burnt
hate
away.
you.
Oh no, I understand the sanitary okayness around it, but doesn't make it conceptually any better.
Hey, DM, roll for initiative. We're fighting you now.
All right, Oracle, put him up.
I actually have a batch of those beans that get from the monkeys or whatever it is from Thailand. I actually have a batch of
You
that.
fucking
How
boy.
are they?
Have the poop coffee.
A friend of ours. I don't have a grinder, so I never grinded it up, but I have the fruit beans. Yeah,
That's,
I would try it.
that stuff is expensive.
They got it from Thailand, so it wasn't. So it was cheap for him.
Ah,
Like he is
Is it
from
good?
there, and he went there.
Is it good?
I haven't tried it because I don't have a
Ah.
grinder. I never got to try it.
Ah,
I would though. I do want to try it one day.
Horrid.
It's kind of made me think of it. I was looking at the can. I'm like, that'd be funny to do that to you. See what happens.
Bastion is completely oblivious right now.
Well, you couldn't drink it, so you're good.
I'm gonna start eating my rations, just kind of crying in the corner.
Again, the beans are nothing wrong with the beans. The beans are phenomenal. You can eat the beans all you want.
Again, it doesn't conceptually make it okay.
Don't drink coffee.
The Haragon was not happy with having had eaten only the beans because she doesn't eat meat.
Again, you didn't
no,
drink.
no. The beans itself are fine. It's the coffee is shit coffee.
Yes. So you're fine. You can eat beans all day
Yeah, the
long.
beans aren't the gross part. It's the coffee that's made from the beans. It's gross.
Yes.
So don't drink the coffee.
So I'm eating the beans before they go through the toilet process.
Yes,
For-
you're the
for
monkey in this
That's
situation
the
of the.
part that I'm missing.
You, yes, you are the
Yes.
monkey in this situation. Yes.
LOL.
Yes.
You're the poop monkey in this situation.
That's
That's
the
why I
part
had.
was missing.
That's why I had tea.
But I like the fact that it emphasizes that the
Yeah,
beans make the coffee taste better. So that's interesting.
it's like what you gotta wait around. I guess it's technically it's like would stimulate. Do you have to go to the bathroom anyways? That's crazy. That's
The
crazy.
coffee makes you stimulate you go to the bathroom. Yeah.
Oh my god, sir.
Speaking of
You know,
which,
people
anybody who
would
had
go take a shit before they had to go off to work and shit. You're crazy.
anybody who has to who drank the coffee needs to go to the bathroom before they leave. She just take about an hour to kick in. FYI. And as you guys go by, she says, that's a new batch. She just
Crazy.
sits down. Actually, again, what is the plan for today? I
Well,
can
I
continue
guess-
I have blood to research, so that's good. I have a cure, but I don't know how. I have ideas on how to. Obviously, we cannot be able to mass produce this cure and just give it out to every single dragon. Just stab him with it. It's not going to be. I mean, we could, but it might take some time. Unless, again, I can recreate you, point to Bastion. Like, I really would love to experiment on you, but I think.
What do I
But
have to do with the cure?
Well, I can create more of you, and if I have more of you, and then I can just give you guys the cure, and you guys can go around just stabbing people with the cure.
What?
If I have more of you, I can use you to create an army to stab all the dragons with the cure.
So there'll be an army of me to help. I'm
Exactly. I love it. What do you
Well,
guys think?
big guy, we should probably wait till we're closer to actually having enough of the cure to start doing that.
That is
we had
true.
But I want to help.
Well, you will help. You will be the biggest help, just not right now. Too soon.
So again, what is your plan?
I guess we're gonna need to see if the villagers have any previously known traps and stuff to be able to even catch a dragon, and these guys wanna try their hand at finding one.
Do you know where we could find one? Or how to capture one, even?
Well, the fog I created does kind of. incentivizes a lot of the dragons to come this way for about a day's travel. So you have a little bit to walk. I do know outside there might be a place or two where you might be to find some. But again, about a day's travel. I suggest having a plan on how to capture them before finding them. Finding them might be easy. They might find you first.
That would be convenient.
Exactly.
Do you have any known hunters in this town?
In this town, no. We don't. I don't allow hunters in this town. Most of the people want to hunt and kill the dragons. That isn't allowed here. If you wish to do that, then that'd be another talk we must have. But she has a very stern and upset face when she says that.
I don't mean to cause harm to the dragons. I just simply want to know if there's somebody who has more expertise in trapping larger beasts.
I'm afraid not. But I did think about this while you guys were playing in the house. There is a village a few days travel, 2 to 3 days travel from here. A lot of rumors about the town. Sorry. Wrote the name down.
Rumors.
What kind of rumors?
Sorry. Hold on, I'm sorry. Meant to put that as my notes. I did not do it. That's so stupid of me. Sorry.
Bastion ADDs and walks away.
I'm sorry.
He starts playing with the beer taps.
Chug, 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 chug.
Chug what?
He's made of metal. He can't.
Listen, see, I wanted to see the robot try.
How do I chug?
See? I don't know. How would you chug? What is chug to you?
I do like a gesture like a train, like a choo-choo train.
That's correct.
Well, I'll start fist pumping. Chug, chug.
That even exists in this world.
Right.
His ideas are strange and confusing.
Pulling things that don't exist. That's how imaginative.
That's how
it is.
advanced I am. What does this taste like? And it kind of just I put a beer on the table.
This one's a little bitter.
So she goes. She says, "There's a town of Scalehaven. The town of Scalehaven is rumored to be under the influence of a man named Kazarian.
Of who?
Kazarian.
Okay.
Scaleshaven was once a thriving village, now pretty much dominated by the Dragonborn. I don't know how he's surviving this long without turning and without my help. So that'll be really interesting to find out as well. The entire town, eerie aura to it. I once tried to go into there and was not able to. Let's just say,
Why not?
just couldn't go in.
Why not?
Anyway, 2 years ago, 2 years ago, Gales Haven was just a humble village known for craft and trade and random things like that. Actually, one of our key trading routes was that town. City, because now we have no one to trade with. But there was a commander, a man named Kazarian, who walked in one day and offered the village's safety. The incidents of the dragons had just occurred at that time, and people were scared. And Kazarian offered them safety. He offered them protection from other raiders, from other monsters, and he quickly gained their trust. And time, he basically took control over the town. Everyone there cheers him, reveres him, loves him, and it's just something about the town is not right. If I really think that whatever it is that is amplifying his control over them, over that place of which I cannot get into, I might be able to use that. Because if I can amplify the cure to others similar to that, I might be able to broaden out the cure in an easier way than just trapping dragons. Or you can give me dragons to trap, and I can test them and see if it works. I'm gonna need both. I'm not gonna lie, because I know it works for the dragonborn, but I don't know if it works for the bigger ones or the smaller ones.
God damn it. You said it's about 2 days from here?
Mm-hmm.
Be right back. I'm stepping away.
Don't leave, Catman.
Also, there's also a small camp on the outside. They tend to mess with us a bit. We can't really fend ourselves, so we kind of just give them what they need. Every now and then, I put in something special into one of the willow, so that when they take them and eat them, they don't come back for a while. Not poison per se, but just as fun.
That's not very nice. We should
Well,
stop them.
yeah, I mean, they tend to bother us a lot, and they're small creatures. And he looks at Eddie. He goes, kind of like him, but not as refined as people. Different tribe, I think. More primitive and savage.
There are more little green men?
Mm-hmm.
Not so green, more reddish tint, but yeah.
Ooh.
Maybe they're sick and we should heal them. Mm-hmm.
Yes, we should.
I go, they are really good at hunting, trapping, things of that nature. So you could go ask them.
Ooh.
I mean, that would be the closest thing I know of to a hunter.
So we can send Eddie to go talk to his cousins or go to today's travel to try to confront some dragonborn.
Or just do it the hard way and capture our own.
What was the name? Gazarian? Is that a dragon? That's the dragonborn guy, right?
Correct.
Are they all dragonborn or just him?
There's some dragonborn in the town. It's very mixed. I believe it was one of the last towns where the dragonborn thought they were safe, so they all kind of went there. I mean, he was promising. He was making a lot of promises and false promises, and they haven't turned yet. So he's doing something right. It's not a
Hmm.
it's not a cure because none of them have actually turned feral. So, but he is preventing it somehow. That would be interesting to know how and bring back.
Yeah, it would be.
Again, that magic mixed with my science could be a huge key in how we can spread this out. I mean, honestly, I have no idea how to mass produce, spread this out to every single dragon across the world without stabbing them. So that could be vital, but that's going to be a little hard. Actually, easier than finding the dragon, fighting them, and killing them, but more time consuming. But you said I'll have time to come up with something, and come up with ideas, and come up with solutions while you're away. Then I don't have to worry, but then the goblins who attack us have to figure out a way to stop them as well. Because if they keep attacking us, and I have to fend that off, and that's gonna lose time for me figuring out how. So many things to do. So many.
Oh
Need to help
gosh.
them, Eddie.
How far away are they?
They're about a half day's travel. They're just outside our fog. They kind of use the fog as they use the outskirts of the fog to
Hide.
not get hunted on. Yeah, to hide. Or like get hunted by dragons. But then they also go in there every now and then hunt some of the smaller ones. I would assume. I mean, most of those people do. But then they like to fuck with us as well when they want fish and or seaweed and fruit. They love fruit. Fruit. I think I can. It looks at Eddie. Be what was it? Was it green about it?
Mm. How's about we take a barrel of Droot to them and see what they could give us in return?
That's a great idea. I love that idea.
That's most likely be our best bet.
I see no other option. Though
Goes
my
over.
little
He goes over to the bags of beans and goes, "Eat up.
Mm-mm.
We're gonna need a lot of it."
No, thank you.
Pours you all cups of coffee as well. Goes really well together. A cup of Jude.
I think we'll be fine.
Well, we
I
need
look
to make
I,
more.
I look
We
at her
need to
and say,
make
"Now
more.
you're just doing it on purpose."
she she laughs a bit. She grunts. She goes, "We'll get some townsfolk. We'll get you your. We'll get you your Jude."
Our barrel.
No, it,
Show up to
Alright.
a party with a keg.
I guess I'll like is there like a bowl or something nearby? I can start asking to hand them out to some of the village folk. It'd be like, yeah, if you need to use the restroom, come this way. Fresh facilities.
most of them know already. When you
Of course they would. Of course
again, they
they
don't hide
would.
it. They don't hide it, and it tastes really well. You're the only one who has a problem with it. But there are a few who's like, no, that's unsanitary. There are a few who are like that. Like, I every time I eat the beans, it just makes me want the truth, and I know what the truth comes from, and I can't do it anymore. I mean, I could because it's delicious, but it's like
It's like you don't learn how the sausage is made. You just
Just eat it.
Eat it.
you just eat it.
I
Right. Don't think
guess
we've got a
we'll
plan.
wait an hour.
you pass out the beans, you get enough people to fill up blue trains. They get some people, I'm guessing, to help and with the process of making it. boil the beans. You only have one machine and two machines, so it does take longer than an hour to brew all the coffee. You see her messing with a makeshift one that she just creates on the fly with parts and pieces of stuff that she had in her lab. It's bigger so they can create more, but it's still time consuming. She started to create it and make it at the same time out of parts, pieces, whatever. But you get it. You get this giant keg of get a nice. You want like a barrel or what? What are we doing? What are we talking about?
Yeah, just like a keg.
Okay.
A me-sized keg.
What size?
Eddie size keg.
Any size keg.
That's a fucking sixtel.
So your average like a half barrel, it weighs about 160 pounds. So
He got this big tin can.
Tin Man.
we'll go quarter barrel, 62 pounds. 6 of one could be like 58. I'm literally googling keg sizes. So barrel size 6. It'll be a barrel because that's what they would have, right?
Mm-hmm.
So again, who is strong enough to do at least 58 pounds? Or do you want to do like 2 half ones and more than one person? 2 quarter ones and more than one person can take it.
Wait. Are we taking these by hand or are we like putting them on something?
There's nothing to put it on. This town has nothing. This town has no horses, so you can put on sheep.
We could.
Or you fucking sheep aren't meant to. Or you can try it. Everybody
Or
funny.
Wooloos.
Yeah, exactly. We were gonna eat that one anyway.
So I can try my animal handling. I don't think it'll work though.
Wait. Or fucking ding dong. We could just roll it on its side.
Yeah, it's gonna slow your travel down because you guys are pushing a crag instead of walking at a normal leisurely pace. But that won't slow it down by much. So you could roll it and hope nothing happens.
Well, Wooloo can technically learn the move Strength, so I think we're good.
Oh my god.
If you, yeah, that's funny.
Yes, I googled it.
That's funny. There's
What do we do if we if we encounter another trainer?
there's one kid there. You guys are struggling to do it. You're literally saying, "Let's use the Woolo," and a kid comes up to you and goes, "I got it." He has a little red cap on red cap with an A in his head. Right? He walks up to you and goes, "I trained this one to be strong. He can at least carry your barrel.
Loving the
Believe
voice.
it." What the fuck he said? I don't know.
Believe it.
The classic Pokemon line. Believe it.
Believe it. With great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah. And his eyes are big and shiny. And he's just, please bring him back alive. He's my only friend.
And your name is?
I'm gonna be king of the pirates.
Shah.
Believe it.
Shah.
so
Shah caught him.
Shaw. His name's Shaw.
No. Your name.
Who?
What? Who?
The NPC.
The kid.
Shah.
Shaw.
Shah
Oh.
caught him.
Caught.
Is it just Ash backwards?
Yeah. Would it be like hush? I don't know. Hassan. My name is Hassan.
Shaw.
Hassan.
Shaw.
Sa. Yeah.
How you fucking say that?
Ass. It's Ass.
Us.
It's ass.
Us. Oh jeez.
No, but he gives you a little that it's actually it learns strength. It's trained to at least carry something pretty big. So you can use that if you wish. You guys were inventive enough. I give it to you.
Yay.
Yeah, we're taking Ass's Hulu. Hit the road.
All
Okay.
right, I guess we're traveling. I'm following you guys.
Go tin can.
Sorry. My forge froze. That's all. Hold on. Wasn't actually looking at my forge. There you go. Does this work for you guys?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't just make it and put it there just now.
Yeah, okay.
While you guys were talking. Mid journey is awesome. As you guys travel down the winding path, and with your Wulu carrying your carrying your Craig, still the truth. The pungent aromas. I have a few questions. Right? This is actual travel. It's going to take at least a day's time. So you will need to sleep at least once within this travel. Two things. Does anybody have bedrolls, tents, or any of that thing?
I have bedrolls. A bedroll.
Okay.
You brought a bread while you're a freaking giant machine.
I was just gonna say not that I really need it, but I have a
Yeah.
bedroll.
I've got a blanket.
Everyone
I
else
brought a
has one.
blanket.
I just wanted one to be popular.
Remember, I gave you guys money. I told you guys can get any of that stuff you want and have many as you needed. If you didn't take the time to do it, it's your fault.
I don't need much of anything, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Oops.
Okay.
Abby's used to sleeping on the ground. That's why she has a blanket.
Okay.
Bedroll's too heavy for her.
Blanket's just fine for me. I'm a cat.
Okay. All right. So everybody,
I do not have one. Oops.
A bedroll?
Yep.
You know what? You can have my blanket. I'm gonna sleep in a tree.
What? Is that gonna be comfortable for you? Can you actually do that?
I'm a cat.
Okay.
You just
I
gotta
want
get
you
a
to
fire starter to get down.
roll survival.
Roll survival.
Yeah.
All of us, or
No,
Just
yeah.
haven't. He's looking for an interesting spot to try to lay.
17.
You find it. You find a
I got
nice sturdy
+4.
branch. And you're up there. You make a makeshift little bed up there, and I say you're comfortable for the night. You're
Nice.
higher up the ground. About food. Does anybody have rations? Take
Yeah.
any?
Yes.
I know Gabby took beans.
Definitely.
I have
still want some
rations.
beans.
the poop bean.
Got rations.
I'm
Rations,
holding a
yes.
bedroll in my arms for no reason.
So you guys,
You can
again,
cuddle it to sleep.
Okay.
you guys,
Great. Can I have that?
Of course.
yes,
Thank you.
you sit at the fire. You sit at you are surrounded. You surround the fire with your makeshift beds and your makeshift.
Hey, I did bring a tinder box, so technically I made the fire. How about that?
Swipe
Perfect.
right.
I was hoping somebody laid that in their box or something, but I was assuming it's magic. Everybody has a lot of magic in this area. There's a lot of, again, you guys you're in a tent. You're at a campsite now. You're at a makeshift campsite. You have your beds. You have your things. You have it in a tree. You look at each other. You look around, and Gabi, for you, first off, you don't feel unhappy, but you're not happy either. You know what you left. You know what you had. This is not it yet. But you feel happy because you feel as if you're on the right path and you're at least for the first time in a very long time are with a few like-minded individuals who actually want to save these dragons and don't see them as money, don't see them as things.
I was like, technically, I've never traveled with as many people before.
Yeah, but you were around, and again, even when you were doing trades and things of that nature, a lot of the people around you were more nonchalant about the dragons and not caring, and just saw it as a nuisance. If you did
Mm.
speak to anybody, it was more disappointing to you to know that nobody cared anymore, and it was very heartbreaking because these things were loved. These were a few years back. Some of the same people were praising the dragons and thanking them for their contributions, and now they're thanking them for their scales and blood and meat, and it's infuriating because nobody wanted to help them. These guys do, most of them, seemingly. One shot him in the head.
I'm still eyeballing the green one.
Aspen, you look around and you feel similar to how you felt with Bastion. The Feywild was crazy. The Feywild is wild, and these people are very much the same. You do not know what to expect. You just had Drew for the first time, and the process behind that, it was right out of one of your books. And the stories of
Japanese animes.
the stories of people drinking their own feces is true. You laugh. You laugh at that, and it's all true. But you again, you feel comfortable. You don't want to. You don't want to leave these people yet. You want to help them, and you know that they can help us. I'm gonna push that fucking dragon's name every time. As Asmodeus, how you say it, everybody?
Ozymandias.
Ozymandias.
I sent you the breakdown,
I
sir.
know. I didn't look. I had to write it down.
As Mudas.
I have a few notes.
Just call him
They're
Momo.
crazy. So Momo, you
That's
Asmodeus,
worse, sir. Just call him Zim. Just call him Zim.
Asmodeus,
No,
Asmodeus.
it's Mondi.
Asmodeus,
Ozymandias.
Exactly.
Asmodeus, and you think back on the conversation that you had with Gabi. She knew about Asmodeus, not from the Feywild, but she knew about him. And ponder, you ponder that thought, just a bit more of why. But still, they're willing to help him, and that's the most important part. And these are the first time, again, you've also met and encountered people who didn't brush you off as being silly about the dragons or thought you were just being greedy and wanted more money. Who's next? Bastion. You're just happy to be alive.
I am Bastion.
You are Bastion. You have learned so much in the past few days than you have ever learned. You have met a group of people who are not shunning you away for being weird, for being eccentric. And they haven't brushed you off, and they've been very patient with you. In fact, even the doctor, um, even Dr. Abel was patient with you and wants to know more, and you feel that her willing to help you figure out where you came from or where you were or who your maker was. I think it was
Creator.
Creator. Sorry, it is inspiring and it brings joy in you. Eddie, you'll have to text me later. Tavern.
Tavern.
You, sorry, Tavern. Tavern.
Haven.
Haven. Haven. You.
Haven.
Haven. Haven.
There you go. Haven. Haven. Haven.
Haven. There you go. Haven. You are on a journey your goddess has put you on, and you never doubted her to begin with, and you know you're in the right place with the right people, with the right group. You have full faith in yourself now and in your goddess that you will find cure for your dragon Thundrox. And as shit, whatever. As you all ponder this and you think about everything that's to be, you see what seemed to be a map on Shah's sheet, Wulu. and you see a map, and it's with a note that says simply, "Watch out, keep aware." And this is the map. This is the map of the region. This is the map of Zadia. You guys are here. Actually, technically, sleeping here. This is your town.
Do we see this?
There are notes. Yes.
It's tall.
Yeah. Well, from here you don't quite see it. It's not actually that tall. I just kind of drew it like that. Again, some of the stuff on this map, Eddie, you would know that there's more to this region than some of these things, just by the stories you've heard. This map seems to just point out some important things that I guess they found important. There are blue markings, very important blue markings to you, Gabi, and one important one to you, Tavern, up north.
Markings?
The
Names.
blue banners.
Yeah.
Wanting to know more, and I can feel it as if Dr. Abel made sure you saw this after you left. Didn't want to delay the objective any further with more of your annoying questions. You can get it. But it's something to think about. And something to ponder on. I do have to put the few towns that you had on this. The names would be there. I just forgot where they were exactly. I had to talk to you, Zoe. I think it's like one here and one here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I could remember which one's which. I wanted to ask you when you saw this. But there's a name there that you do have it there. But that is the only. Those are the last two names. Oh, and it's not really important for anybody else, so I'm not gonna say. Well, we hash this later.
It's Egypt.
Yeah.
It's better than Egypt.
Tavern up here. You recognize a lot of this to be your home, right? To be where you're from. But that is unknown. You have no clue what the hell that is. Nor that. You know this.
Yeah,
you knew your
much, do you?
You knew your mountain was here. All this before you left was green, was lush, was beautiful. You don't know what happened, and you almost don't even think this is right. You, Eddie, know this place very well. In fact, very, very well. And it's the only thing you do know. It's the only thing you want. It's the only place you want to be. You wish you were there, but free. And that is it. That is the only thing of this place that Bots and I that flickers any memories or reactions.
Okay. Copper Shade's a lot closer than I expected it to be.
Again, it's not to scale. It's not to
Okay.
scale. So it's probably 4 or 5 days travel from the town.
I punched the first animal I see in the face.
The Wooloo is fucked up.
Dude, Gabby would be so upset.
That would have been funny. Gabby gets
like, not the damn Wooloo.
Well, you technically are also an animal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So are you.
I'm in a tree.
I didn't see you, right? You wake up in the morning. Again, if anybody has any questions about this, feel free to ask me later because it would be, internal thought questions that you had about this, as you said. Unless you want to say it now, say it loud. If you have anything you want to say to each other while you're at camp, feel free.
I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
I'm good.
Okay.
How much
Guys, wake up in
experience we get?
we're probably gonna end it here. It's about time. It's 6 minutes, but we'll end it here. So I can do XP.
Woo! 7,000 for Bastion.
La, la, la.
La 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 la.
So Bastion is first. You can cut off the thing here, by the way.
Cut off. Oh, stop it. Okay.